Welcome everybody to the Aftermarket. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts, and this is the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading presents. Now, if you're not familiar with American Dream Trading is a trading group that was founded by Chad W. Christian, and he is a 30-year veteran in the stock market, and he teaches us so much. He has taught the majority of us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in between. We love him so much. Thank you. Shout out to you, Coach. He's provided this awesome lounge for us to come in and just kick back and relax. It was created by traders, for traders, to just relax and enjoy each other's company. On top of that, we like to vent. We like to talk about our day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so if you've had awesome trades today and you made a lot of money, get your tails on up here and talk to us. If you've had a terrible day and you just don't know what went wrong and you want some help, talk to us. Let's pick the trade apart, see what happened. That's what we do at American Dream Trading. That's the premise. People helping people. Coach drills that into us each and every day. Okay, so 3 things. One is, don't forget to smash the like button, first and foremost, okay? Don't forget to smash the like button. Make sure you're hitting that so that we can get up in that algorithm so that we get the views that we deserve on the channel. Second of all, we are trying, and those of you who know me know I'm legally blind, so give me a second to find it. Okay, we are trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers. Yes, we did jump, okay? We're trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers by Halloween. All right. Now, we started out in the 84s. We are now at 8713 when we started counting this thing up. So 8713, we've got a little bit less than 1,300 to go. We've got a couple weeks to do it, guys. We can do, look, 1,300. Let's do the math. You math whizzes. What's that number? Let's go. 1,300, let's just round it. 1,300 divided by 14. Let's just say we have 13 days. 12 days divided by 12 days. Okay, that was easy. About 100 a day. We can do that. Right? We can knock that out. There are how many people in our Discord? 400 people in the Discord every day. If everybody just went in there and came out here and clicked the subscribe button, that's 400 out of the way right there. All right. And then share it with friends, family, colleagues, any and everybody. Go ahead and push the content. Get it out there to everybody so that we can get that number. We want 10,000 subscribers by Halloween. I know we can do it. Okay. Coach is there for us. Let's definitely make it happen for him. Thank you guys that are all down in the chat as well. So, third, there are 3 links in the description of this video. The very first one is, click here if you'd like to come join the panel, okay? That is a link to Restream so that you can come here and I will let you in and you can tell us all about your day, or if there's other stuff you want to talk about. Doesn't necessarily have to be stock market. We like to have fun in here. We like to kick back. We talk stocks all day long. So if somebody comes in here and wants to talk about, say, electric vehicles, for instance, you can do that, all right? Also, the link to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Okay, if you are not a member of American Dream Trading and you've been referred over to this stream and you're just sitting here chilling watching us, become a member. Don't sit back in the shadows, become a member. Get on the website and go ahead and click that button and get yourself a membership. Okay, we've got the VIP membership, which is the Primo membership. It's $2,500 for the year. If you missed the $5,000 lifetime sale, too bad, tough. Sorry, can't do nothing to help you. Coach is the only one that can do that. But you can get it for the year, and that includes monthly workshop classes. That includes hot stock picks. That includes daily training sessions. Every morning we get a master class from Coach himself. It's a very intimate, almost one-on-one type setting where we can ask questions and pick his brain and just get all the answers that we need. Not to mention, he's got customized trading view indicators that tell us basically when to get in and out of the trade. There's no guesswork with those indicators. So if you'd like to become a member of American Dream Trading, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com, and the link is in the description of this video. The cool thing about that too is if you go over there, you can also get those things that I mentioned a la carte. If you know, just want to test out some of those products that I mentioned, like the trading view indicators and the hot stock picks and the workshop, you can buy those separately without joining. I wouldn't recommend it though, because if you get the VIP, it's all included. $2,500, come on. You'll go over there. You'll see why. It's worth it. And the last is the tip jar. Okay. If you feel that you're getting value out of the stream and I'm doing a good job for you, please feel free to go ahead and donate a tip. It is much appreciated. Thank you guys so much. And I'll have that posted as well on the bottom of the screen here. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Reminding you to subscribe, and in the left is my Cash App. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, so, you know, one of the first things that we like to do, and let me switch my soundtrack up a little bit here. Let's go to the lo-fi. And turn it down a little bit. Okay, so one of the first things that we like to do is we like to go over Coach's rules. Yes, there are rules. There's rules to trading. Why? Because 95% of people that get into trading fail. Okay, so Coach has set it up so that he has made tons and tons of mistakes in his 30 years of trading, and that has taught him how to be the master trader that he is today, and why we are all making money because of what he teaches us on a daily basis. Okay, it's not just smoke and mirrors in here, guys. We're all making money in here. There are some people that are struggling, but that's what's so beautiful about the community, because not just Coach teaches, everybody, each one teach one. He has taught some of us so well, and I trust you me, I am still learning. All of us are still learning. We learn from each other as well as Coach. We are all still training. Okay, we remain humble in here, and we are all still training. There's no masters. Coach is the only master in this group. But we've got people that are it's a diverse group, man. We've got millionaires in here. We've got people who you know, don't have such large accounts. Their account may be $500. So if you're thinking, oh man, I may not fit in that group, yeah, you will. There's a spot for everybody in this group. Okay, so one of the things that we do religiously is we follow a set of rules that Coach has laid out for us. First and foremost, before we get into it, I want to remind you, if you are brand new, brand spanking new to trading, do not use real money. Okay, do not use real money. Wait a minute. Do not use real money, okay? For obvious reasons. You don't want to be blowing up your account and you don't know what you're doing, okay? So get into a platform that will allow you to use a paper trading simulator. Webull is the one that most of us use, but I know there's a couple other platforms that have them that you can use, but make sure you're not using real money. And I just want to, before we get totally into Coach's rules, we got a lot of people down there. Kimberly Weaver, how are you, darling? Kimberly Weaver, Cass, Kas, welcome. Leonard Jones, welcome. Future Trader, what's up, bro? We've got Steve Hutton, welcome. We've got American Dream Trading runs on DD, not Dunkin' Donuts, no. Diesel Dan, baby, welcome. Arlo, what's going on, baby girl? We got Brad James in the house. What's up, Brad? Love you, man. Brad is one of the biggest supporters of American Dream Trading. Every platform that you go on, Brad is in the comments section, killing it and spreading the word about ADT. Thank you, Brad. You're amazing. Arlo, thank you so much for putting in the Restream link as well. Okay, so I see that Arlo has reposted the Restream link in the chat. Right, because if you can't go to the description of the video, I don't know where it is. Thank you, Arlo, for doing that. Okay, because it can get confusing. My wife, she says, listen, I don't know where the subscribe button is on that thing. Okay, so it's confusing. She doesn't, I get it. I get it. So you can put the tip jar in there too if you want. But Arlo has put the link to get on the panel in the chat. Go ahead and click that if you want to come on up and speak. Let's see who else we got in here. Trader Vaughn, thank you so much for supporting Jen's Vegan Knowledge Streams. V, is it a V thing? Ain't nothing but a V thing, baby. Trader Vaughn, welcome. Let's see here. And she's also got the American Dream Trading. Thank you. I was about to ask you if you could do that. What I'll do is when I get a second, I'll switch over to American Dream Trading, and I'll appear as coach, and I'll go ahead and pin the American Dream Trading one to the top. That way, anybody who wants to join American Dream Trading, it will be pinned to the top of the live chat, so you can always go up there. Farrah, what's up, Farrah? How you doing, darling? Hamilton, what's going on? What is going on? Bucket, what's going on, Todd? I know I've been picking up on it. His name's Todd, guys. We can call him Bucket, I guess. People are starting to call you Buck now for short, like your name is Buck. I'm starting to call like his name's Todd. You should hear me. I'm muting my mic. His name's Todd. It's Buckeye. Todd. It's Buckeye Todd. Todd. Call him Todd. I know. He doesn't care. You're so cool, Bucket. But it's Todd. I'm having OCD about it. Please call that man Todd. Jack Mill, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jack Mill, I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome. We need new people in here. How did you get in here? Where have you been? Hey, honey. You feel like grabbing Neo for me? My cat, Neo. I'm a huge Matrix fan. See these holes that are in this chair? Now, it's his fault. These are brand new chairs. My mother-in-law gave them to my wife and myself. Okay, listen. I'm going to have to take a second here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on, man. You're a good baby. You're a good baby. Yeah, I could have sworn I had that door closed. I see in a little bit. Actually, now I've got to. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Okay. All right, now I'm losing my phone. Had to take care of that. Because if not, he would have been crawling all through here. Okay, I could have sworn I closed that door, but anyway, they're getting smarter. Anybody got a black and white cat in the chat? Let me know. Put a 1 up. All right, if you've got a black and white, they are extremely intelligent cats and also very dominating. They like to have their way. Jamie Stone. James Stone. I'm sorry. It's the eyes. Blame it on the eyes. James Stone. What? No way. That many people have black and whites. All right, Brian Quayle. James Stone. TJ, what's going on? You saw my. Yep. What's up, Dom? Still waiting for Dawn to what? Well, oh man. You know what? I need to get some mics or something because I tried doing that. And I think Farrah and a couple people came in. One Saturday I came in and I tried playing. And for whatever reason, I just got frustrated and shut the live down because I could barely hear the music, even though I had a Bluetooth speaker, and I'm talking one of those game day Bluetooth blasting into this mic as well. But this isn't a mic to cover the whole room, so you could barely hear the music I was playing. You could hear me on the drums, but not as Anyway, it was frustrating. So I'm gonna get mic'd up and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little concert for ADT one day. I would love to do that for you guys. Take some requests. I could do a little bit of Rush. I could do a little bit of Zeppelin. I can do some hip hop. I can do a little bit of everything. I love it all. I listen to it all. So Stuart Copeland's like one of my favorite drummers. Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of my favorite. If I had to liken my drumming, it would probably be a cross between those two. That's where my style lays in there at. Yeah, I love those two. Scott, what's going on? Scott Bennett. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, God, it's getting closer and closer. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. Maybe I need to come see your doctor, dude. What? Maybe Jen and I need to. Well, oh, that's right. We can't. Can I ride? Master. What? Master bonus. Master boost. What? You know who you are. Welcome, Miranda. What's up, M? I love calling her M. I just think it's just a cool nickname. It just really is. TJ, what's going on? Trade Gremlin, Dom Day Trade Gremlin. I just love some of these names. Bubbles, what's going on, Bubbles? I could spend all day just doing this. Linda L, what's up, sweetheart? Carolyn. I would stop calling you Carolyn and just call you Chicken Rats. What's up, Chicken Rats? Ain't nothing but a thick chicken wang on a string. Jonathan Shortridge, what's going on? I've seen that name in here before. Welcome back. Scott Bennett again. Yep. T Boobs B Jazz or something like that. If I butchered it, I'm so sorry. All right. I think that pretty much got us to the end. I got the little kitty laughing at me. So we're going to get on with Coach's rules. I see one of my faves is in the back room. Ralphie boy.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Look, I ain't even know it was time because I guess they kept the Zoom going too long, and
okay.
I was busy doing a few things. When my pops, I came back, my dad was like, "Don't you supposed to be doing the show right now?" I was like, "Well, don't you be acting like you don't know when the show goes on?" Like I look back, I said, "Damn, it's time for the show." I said, "I didn't even know." I come back in, they probably still in the Zoom now talking about crypto and everything.
Wow.
I don't get it.
You don't get the crypto?
I mean, I do.
The crypto combo?
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. Either you like to if you like to trade it, trade crypto.
I don't mess around with it, man.
If you don't like it, don't like it. I mean,
yeah. If you don't like it, don't trade it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Don't be sitting here acting like somebody gonna steal your account because you got crypto in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Come on, man. Stop
it. They think everybody that trades crypto is a bunch of thieves and crypto is a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna sit here in front. I thought crypto was a scam until I joined ADT. That might be hard to believe, but shit, I ain't know nothing about stocks either. So
I still don't know about crypto, and I don't really want to know. I got my hands full with stocks and options. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
Exactly.
I may dip and dab at some point, but until I get this down, I don't need to be veering off into nothing else. You know what I mean?
And like crypto is this, crypto is that, and then they be like, "Hey, you can look at Marvin from the coach." Like, are you serious right now, dude?
Oh man, I tell you what, Coach. Yeah, Mara looks good. Next.
Yeah.
He didn't go in depth about it. He's like, yeah, Mara looks good. Mara looks real good. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Mara looks good.
I don't know.
Happy? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Contradicting. Yeah. So how you did today? You was about to do something before I came in here. What you was about to do?
I was about to do it. We gonna do
rules?
Got about to go over Coach's
rules. Yeah, we gotta get the rules. Gotta be the man.
Okay, so the very first thing that we do is, again, we don't trade with real money. And we're going to fly through these because most of you should know these by heart by now. But repetition is, Prince made the best song when he said, there is joy in repetition. Let's get it. All right, Ralph, he's got his cigarette lit. He is ready. All right. I got good ears. What up, Ralph? I got good ears. No, no, Ralph. I ain't even
I try
see
to,
you, bro.
I try to hide it because some people was complaining about me smoking. I don't know how it affects them if I'm
Hey, if you
smoking
don't want to watch Ralph
at
smoke,
my
then go
house.
ahead and look somewhere
You
else,
saying?
man.
Yeah, I only take up 3 inches of the screen. Just put
He's
a
not
little
blowing
tape
smoke
over it.
in
The
your face.
same thing you need to do with your P&L. Just put it over me.
Rule number one. Rule number one. Do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your account. Okay, that is that's like a golden line on Coach's chart. Do not lose it. Why? Because if you don't have the money, how you gonna trade? So
Exactly.
you can do that, and you can practice that rule in paper trading. Don't lose more than 1 to 3% of your paper trading account. That way, you'll already be in good practice of it. Rule number two. If you have how many days, Ralph?
More than 2 red days.
Don't
More
let
than
this
2
be you.
back-to-back red days.
Don't let this
And
be
what'll
you.
happen is you'll just continue to have bad red days, and yeah, if you just slow down, it won't happen. You can listen. Blowing up these accounts is avoidable. It is.
Yep.
Just follow the rules. That's it.
Hey, Ralph, what should they do if they have more than 2 red days in a row?
Stop trading. Start training. I didn't even know you had start training on there, but yeah, stop trading and start training.
You heard the man. Okay. Coach
That's
says
it.
if you have more than 2 red days in a row, stop trading and start training. Okay. You don't need to have a bunch of losses. Stop it. You can stop the bleeding right away. Okay. Rule number 3, if you are not a master trader and a master scalper, then you need to be using Coach's 2-minute EWO strategy. What is that? That is a strategy that teaches you the art of hanging on and stopping at the stoppers and letting the runners run. That is exactly what that strategy is designed to do. It teaches you how to hold on to a trade when it seems like all else has failed and you should be getting out of that trade. It shows you how to be calm and patient. Okay. And it gets you paid. It gets you paid. All right.
Yes, it does. I want to say something.
Go ahead, baby.
About that. I think you should start with the EWO first. I'm telling you, the EWO is going to open up all the rest of the doors. The scalping and stuff like that can come as you learn with the EWO. Use that. Just, focus on that one in the beginning. It's going to help you out a lot. Because I was all over the place when I first started. That's what I'm telling you. Just focus on the EWO strategy first. You need some sort of, if you're not in our group, you just watching the videos, start with a strategy and just stick to that. Like, you can't just be, oh, this ain't working today and try, because it's going to be days that it's going to be trades that's not going to work with the EWO.
I like how you switched that up to trades.
Yes, there's going to be trades that's not going to work, I mean, you're going to have bad days also. Some days just.
Is anything 100%, Ralph?
Yeah. Nothing ain't 100%. The only thing that's 100% is you dying.
And taxes. That's
I can guarantee.
Death and taxes.
I can guarantee that's going to happen. So, other than that, just, start with that EWO, and then listen, I'm not good at scalping. We'll talk about that later. Let's get on with the rules.
Okay, definitely. That's a promise. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yes.
All right. Rule number 4 is no more than 1 to 5 trades in a day. If you trade more than 1 to 5 times, you're going to overtrade, and overtrading leads to revenge trading. Because if you overtrade, eventually you're going to lose some money. You're going to get pissed off, and you're going to try to trade to get it back. And what that's going to do is put you against the market instead of trading in harmony with the market. You're going to do what you're going to try to trade, let the market do what you want it to do. Market don't care about you. Market's going to do what it wants to do. You need to learn how to trade with what the market is giving you. Right, Ralph?
You're right, because that happened to me today. Wow.
And guess who else we got in here? We got Todd in here. What's up, Bucket?
What's up?
It happens. That's Bucket.
Yep.
Yes,
I can't
sir.
even see the people that's in here. What's going on, Bucket?
Not much.
We're getting through these rules right now, and then we're gonna talk about our trades. I know you got a lot to
add. Not much.
All right. Rule number 6 is position size, or rule number 5. My bad. What does it really matter? They're rules. The rules are rules. Smaller position sizes offer greater rewards, guys, with less risk. I made a nice amount off of a $28 position size. $28 turned into $102 today because I had the right position size. I was able to sit in a scalp just a little bit longer than I normally would have because I was risking $28. And it wasn't
You
even
can hold
28.
through the volatility.
That's right. And I wasn't even risking 28. I was risking 14 because I had a 50% stop in there because it was such a small trade to begin with. So yeah, you know what I mean? You guys can do that. Go in small. Go in small. It takes the fear out. Would you agree with that?
I agree with it wholeheartedly, if that's the right way to say it. I mess up a lot of words.
It's all good,
I agree
baby.
with it.
We love you. We don't care. All right, so we got number 6. If you are not that familiar with options or you've never traded options, don't worry about it. We have got at least 2 millionaires that have been created through coaches' teachings that we know of, at least 2 that only initially traded shares. So they became millionaires only doing shares. We got
With
one
the
now
shares.
that is only trading shares. He does not do options, and he is a millionaire 3 times over doing shares.
And listen, I want to add something to what you just said.
Sure.
Guys, you're not going to talk Nate into doing options. Just you're not going to talk him into it. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Like, stop serving the options up on the platter. Like, options are attractive enough. You don't have to entice people to do options.
Right.
If they don't want to do options, their mind is made up. Trust me.
That's it. Listen, the last rule, because I hear Nate in here, the last rule, like Coach says, all trades are risky. Make sure you use your stops. Like I just said, I don't care if it was a $28 trade. I had a 50% stop loss in there so that I was guaranteed to lose no more than $14 if the trade went in the other direction. Luckily it didn't, but there we go. Nate!
Wait, Nate is in here. When did Nate come in here?
You don't know. You don't know. I'm letting people in through the back door while we're talking, man.
All right. They got somebody else in here too. Who is that?
I guess I'm in here.
You're in here. You're in the house.
Who was that down there?
Okay.
Who is that
That's JP?
without the camera on?
I don't know, but they need to turn the camera on.
We need you to put your
I hope
camera on,
it's JP.
sweetie.
I need to talk to JP.
The other camera is JP Tradinator.
JP Tradinator. I'm going to give you 60 seconds. I'm going to count down 1 minute in my mind. I need you to put your camera on.
I got to get a different headset. There's too much feedback.
Okay, that is JPQQQ.
Okay, so JP though.
Glad to listen to you guys.
What's going on with the camera?
That's the best black tape I could find.
But no, we can't have black tape, GP. We need to see that smiling face. Come on. You know it's Coach's rule.
I'm going to go get a different headset because I'm getting about a 5-second delay.
No, you need a camera. The 5-second delay is in the show.
Okay, so I'm going to let him go do that. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and put him in backstage. And yeah.
I got to turn my camera on. Everybody do.
Okay, so let's talk about this today. What happened? You guys know what I did. I already shared it. Let's just go around Robin Hood Barn. Okay, you came in first. What'd you do today, Ralph?
I overslept. That's first. What did I trade? I traded I traded a pound. That's what I was doing, the scalping on. Look, I was in there too. I was in there like a.
Look, we saving the big boy scalp.
Real...
We saving the big boy stuff for last. These two down here.
Yes. I thought I was a real trader this morning, friend. I had that thing charted out. I was scalping in the channel. Every time it went up, rolled it down. And at the end of the day, I ended up breaking even like I usually do.
Okay,
but I know what it was, though.
Because
I was, listen, the rules, though. This is where the rules come in part. And I didn't break them, but I still shouldn't have been trading. It was a revenge trade. Like, all right.
Oh, then you broke it.
Rolled it up, rolled it down. Well, it really wasn't a revenge trade. It was part of how I was supposed to be trading. I I didn't overtrade because it was only like 5 trades, 1 to 5, right? But what I messed up at is the market had ended, you know. So that's one of my rules I have on the outside of coach's rules is don't trade out of my session.
Right.
And so, you know, I had it good, wrote it down, boom, good, wrote it up, boom. It was making the same. It started making the same chart as SPY. I sent the picture that. First of all, hold on, time out. Why you don't answer the group chat, friend?
Because, man,
me and Arlo be like, dog must just not be in here. We'll come up with an idea for the show.
I'm bad. She texts me. I'm bad with the phone. Look, I'm bad. I admit it.
I went through a whole drawing up everything. I was like, let me look at SPY because I know Dawn in here. She just don't see it. She gonna see it later. I sent the picture out, no response. but anyway, the chart looked just like SPY's, right? And so I think it was in a Zoom chat. Arlo had put SPY just stopped me out. Or one of the chats, she was like, SPY just stopped me out. As I'm reading her text message, I heard the thing go, bloom, bloom. I looked, I said, well, dang, I just got hit too. I was like, that ain't nothing. It's just going to go up and come back down. And I got back in the trade, and I looked at the time. It was like after lunchtime. I was like, oh, man, the market is over.
Yeah.
And so it was just moving slow. And every time it went up, and then try to come back down. It just didn't have the I guess it didn't have the drop power. And it was because the market was ended. So the candles were dropping slow. Then, let me see, for the daytime, I had traded Mara. I had got an SQQQQ, but that one didn't work out. I had what I had got on Mara. I think it was like 3 or 4 shares. There was one that was left over, and I got another one because everybody was calling it out. I got P-Ton. That was just a couple of shares. What else did I do? It was something else that I did. SPXU at the end of the day. And that's all in there. And then the long term, I just, added to positions and took off for positions. So that one, I know that the Weeble was down by 2 pennies because I was helping somebody in the chat and I was like, I got a trade on, but I ain't worried about it. And so that one had tapped me out for a red day, but long time I'm about to see right now.
Wow.
The long term is down too by 0.17%, but the day ain't over in there. The day is not over there. I would get that back.
That's true.
All right. Not a revenge trade either. That's a long term account. All right.
So had to run to the little girls' room. Sorry about that. Wow. So, well, hey, listen. But wait a minute, is that an overnight trade?
No, my Robinhood, I do the long term.
Right.
I make the long term. Yeah, well, no, I don't do options in there. That's just like it's not an RA, it's a regular long term. Let me tell you what stocks I have up in there. It's only like 4. It's like 4 or 5. It's more than that. Wait, why the hell does it look like this? Okay, Robinhood must have updated something. Anyway, I got Apple, I got Caterpillar, Tractor Supply, AMD. I got CCL, but that's just waiting to get sold off. And then I got VTI. I used to have VOO. And then I got that TSLY and APLY, or whatever what that is, the max yield. I have those. Mm-hmm. That's all that's in there. And I rotate them,
Cool.
I just get partial shares whenever. And then whenever they come up, I sell off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got some yield max up in there. That's good.
Yeah, I got 2 of them, Tesla and Apple. And then I got the VTI, which is the Vanguard total. I had VOO, but when that sold off, I switched it to VTI. Yeah.
I had both of them at one point, just sitting there, and I had some Riot at one point. But yeah, now that I'm just in the options, I got to get back into buying some more shares. I'd like to get some of that yield max stuff because you can't beat monthly dividends. You just can't. Either way you look at it. That'll help with monthly expenses. That's passive income. You cannot beat that. I don't care if it's 1 cent. It's passive income. I don't have to do jack crap to get it.
That's it.
But
and invest in the stock. I be hearing Coach whenever it come down, he said he add to it, but I do more than that. Whenever it go up, I have it set to sell at the top of the range or whatever, and then when it comes back down, I just buy the shares back.
Buy
I
back.
just keep rotating like that. So the P&L
Nice.
jacked up, but I know
Then you can
what I
pull
put
off
in.
what you want and then reinvest
Yeah.
what you want. That's good.
Yep.
That's smart.
As a matter
What's
of
up,
fact, they
Bucket?
just paid some dividends.
Mark, Ralph, you gonna let Bucket say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
You gotta share the mic, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I love you. I love you, man. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Ralph.
Being transparent now. Y'all say y'all want to know the trades.
We do. We always do. What's up, man?
Much.
You gonna talk to us about this trade?
Sure. I'll talk to you guys about anything you want to know.
We know Ralph broke even. What did you do today?
I did very well. So the second best day I've had yet. Now, again, remember, this is only 3 weeks, and I'm not going heavy, right? I'm still following Coach's unwritten 8th rule. I'm still on that 2-week period he gave us. Don't go in big. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm max 3 or 5 contracts. Doesn't matter.
Shoot, I
Doesn't
think
even
that's
matter
more
the
than
price.
2 weeks. I think that's period, huh?
I'm sorry?
I think that's more than 2 weeks. I think that's like a permanent rule.
Yeah. But remember how he said the entire group, including Mark and everybody, went. That 2-week thing. He said, let everybody go in real light so that you learn to stay in trades.
Yeah.
So obviously today was good when NVIDIA. I never jumped into that NVIDIA put, because by the time 5 to 10 minutes of the market turned around, a lot of that was already down there, right? So I just right. So I got into the Apple call on the 2-minute EWO below VWAP and let that ride most of the day, right? I mean, because if you look at the chart, there was times to get out and stuff like that. But that was it. That EWO was Apple. So there wasn't a whole lot to do when your stops, and you keep moving your stops up, and you've got this huge distance between what the current price is and your stops. You got to decide, do I want to edge those up or leave them, like Coach says?
Right.
So what did I do? I went 100% Dawn. I went over to SPY and said, let's try a little bit of scalping. Now, I didn't talk until the very end of the day. I was just listening to you all, trying to follow, and maybe you're going to talk about it today because you made 400% on your money. So you're kind of like the king today here. She keeps talking to me and you, Ralph. She's like, the heavy players. Yeah,
I didn't know
400% on her money. It does not matter. Does not matter how much that was. $10, $100, 400%.
That's really good, though.
Okay, she
hold
knows
on.
that, right?
Where was I at when you made 400%?
Well,
she spent $28 on a contract and she made $105.
Yeah, yes. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need to be talking about.
Exactly. So what I did my first scalp on SPY at the wrong time. I lost a little bit. And then I played that bounce off that bottom twice. You heard the second one. I did the first one as well. Yeah. So what I was amazed at, and again, these trades went my way. They may not have gone my way, but they did. Just totally different than Apple. It seems that, in 2 to 3 minute, 1 minute candles, you can make a significant amount of money in SPY.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can lose a lot. I get it.
Yes.
But I don't need to ride it all the way till it peaks, right? I have my strategy. I'm going to get out right here. Again, it was only 2 contracts each time. So not a lot. And I didn't do right at the money. I did out. I paid less because I just wanted to play with SPY just to see what it was like.
I've got two strategies. I do 2-minute EWO with Apple because it plays out like that, and scalping with SPY. You cannot do it. You can do a 2-minute EWO on SPY, but you don't want to sit in SPY.
Nope.
You don't want to sit in SPY. SPY will rip your face off. It'll be one way, convicted that one way.
You can't sit in SPY. Ain't no one.
Right.
You can't.
And if you don't know level, it will come and smack you. Green candle, boom, shooting straight and fast. and long.
Mm-hmm.
That gamma will kill you. So yeah, I don't play around with SPY. I get in and out, and I only play $10 contracts and 10 of them because that will move. That gets me $100 before I even know what the hell happened, and I'm out.
There
You know what I mean? And I just started that this week, and that's because of so many things. Number one, Coach hammering us with knowing your levels, David reiterating it, and really, really taking me under his apple wing and working with me on that. And, you know, quite frankly, Eric Smoto, the way he calls out those levels, and then you've got Nate in the mornings with the L2. I went over to that L2, and I know we say we don't use the L2 for options. I will not try to limit buy options with an L2. Hell no, no, that ain't happening.
Agreed.
But I am watching the L2 to see
for support
where
resistance.
Yes. I can't do the lines like that right because of my vision. So I got to use what I can to help me mimic that strategy. It's the L2. And as flashy as it is, as weird as this seems, my eyes can catch that because I'm actually, the way that my eyes are, I can see flashing things like that. So, and I use my peripheral a lot because I have no central vision. So my peripheral, I'm literally staring at the screen and just peripherally seeing green, red, and what is prevailing over the other one. You know, and I'm watching, and then my eyes hone in. When I see a larger dollar amount, my eyes hone in first to the red column because I want to see where this thing is going to flip on me if I'm wanting to get into a call, right? So, or if I want to buy calls, quite frankly, you know what I mean? So, or puts, because I want to see where it's going to come down, you know? So that happened today. I went to SPY and I saw where it was being bought
How did I
down.
finish not negative?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think y'all could hear. I know. Go ahead. I was looking at something. I said, how did I finish?
Hot mic.
Like I thought I was.
Yeah,
negative.
hot mic. Don knows about hot mic.
Don't I
thought
ever?
I was negative.
Don't
I
get
know
negative.
what it is. I traded the pound yen whenever it was running up. That's how I didn't get negative. It was two of them. I forgot about that. I thought I was negative on that. I thought
You
I was
good?
negative. Yeah, I'm good. That's
Okay.
I guess that's a good thing.
Don't let a green tray go red.
Yeah, I did that today too.
Hey, what's going on, future
There
trader?
he is. JP, what the Q is
that
gonna do
JP?
tomorrow? Is that JP? I don't even know if that's you.
I did that twice.
Is that JP? Yeah,
Can
that's
you-
JP. What the Q is gonna do tomorrow, JP?
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we can.
What did I do? I grabbed the Q puts just a little
we
bit
know you
sooner than
traded
you
the
should,
Qs.
but I did a 1% scalp. Should I turn this down on the other
No,
speaker?
you sound
you
good.
fine.
You look good. I
It's
think
just
he's
the
got
delay.
a delay on his end.
It's just the delay.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We all have the delay. You just got to wait. You get used to it, JP. So how was your trading day?
Okay. Anyway, well, I'm trying for 66, you know. But anyway, the Don asked me what I got when I got in. I got in a little bit above the VWAP, and it was really interesting. Made about 70% on the trade, and then I shed 70%. It was a good thing I did, because the $1,100 to $1,200 that I made went back $500 on my next two trades. So, but like the coach says, it's not your money till you take it out. And I started the day with taking $300 out and putting it into my other bank account to go pay some bills. So that was nice. But there's such a thing that I'd like to share with everybody. There's somebody else on there that said, when that gentleman, I think it was Steve, that made his $60,000 with his trading, somebody said, go ahead, take some money, put it aside, do whatever. It doesn't matter whether it's $60,000 or $60. If you need to move it, and then go trade again. And I'm working my way back the hard way, around $3,000 now. And it's the hard way, but it'll work out.
Wow.
You're
That's
absolutely
awesome,
right,
JP.
JP. You're absolutely right. Hey, JP just said something that did have my calculations. Hey, that shaving changed the game. Listen, whenever that thing run up, and you be like, oh, is it gonna pull back on me? And you be like, Coach said, take your hand off the mouth. Man, that shaving is the great equalizer. I'm telling you, that's probably part of the reason why I looked down and was like, I thought I was negative, because a bunch of the times whenever it was getting ready to pull back and I'm like, oh man, it's pulling back. Shoot, I hit that shave button in a minute. Like
Hey,
on that, it's a button you press to close partial. Close partial.
You know what also helps with shaving too?
What's that?
I noticed. Remember what you always talked to me about with the institutional traders and smart money?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I call myself faking out smart money. Okay, I'm out. You got me.
Yes, I mean? I'm telling you, I always like leave something.
Yeah, I dumped. You see my dump? Cool. Yeah, guess what? Still got one in there, brother. So I know they see all that, but it's a psychological thing for me. It helps.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you what be going on, John. Don, listen. This is what be going on in my head. Like, I'll be in a trade and I'll be like, because there's always like two other people in the room that's imaginary, and they be like, man, you better get that money. What's wrong with you? And the other one be like, nah, Coach said, chat it out. Coach said, take your hand off the mouse. I'll be like, all right, settle down. I'm going to shave some off. I'm going to shave some off. Listen, I done left like one share or the other share. I'll leave like a 0.00 just to see if it's going to go where I thought it was going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, after shave it down so much. Because I refuse. I'd be like, listen, I gotta take this right now while it's up there, and then I'll leave a little piece on. And if it come back and tap me out, I get stopped out, whatever, you know.
And when I love that he says 50%, because if you take off 50%, chances are within that 50%, you now are trading free. You've gotten everything that you put into that trade in that 50%.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just how much more
they got a number. What is it? 50-20. It's a 50-20.
50-20.
I just keep cutting it in half. I just keep cutting it in
50-20,
half.
20-10. Because you're breaking up that
that's
last
the same thing.
Into 3 sections. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing then. Because on my broker thing, it comes up and it asks you like, how much do you want to shave? And I just, whatever that number is, I just cut it in half.
You know? Got you. So let's talk about this L2, man.
JP was trying to say something, Don.
I do want to encourage people that I do want to encourage something about the scalping or the trading with the options. Just like Nate, I know you say no options, but I'm telling you, just like your pre-market, when you're sitting there trying to work with it, and something's moving up real quick or moving down, and you're deciding to get out, it's no different with an option. It just, you could have traded a nickel today and gone right up to 28 cents on the last play I made on the puts on the Qs. And but just as quickly, they went back down to like 14. I got out at 18. And you know what I mean? 1 or 2 out of the money. But you guys really don't have to spend more than $5 or $10 just to practice a little bit when they're close to the money at quarter till 4. And you can see for yourself, we're at 3:30 Eastern.
What stock was that? The Qs or?
Oh, the Qs or SPY, any of them. And when they get a little close to the money, within about 20 or 10 cents of the money, they move really fast.
I've seen that.
If somebody can pull up their screen and pull up a chart, you can see the timing. You could have fun with that.
I watched that one day, JP. I saw SPY go from $8 to like $16, $8 to like $16 in a matter of a couple minutes. And then a couple minutes later, it was right back down. So if you got in that and were able to be quick enough and scalp it, you could have doubled and tripled your money, or you could have doubled your money just in that. And it took $80 to $160 just that quick, you know?
Yeah, but we don't want to encourage that. We want to stick to the EWO now. You know, that's for we don't have to tell scalpers when to scalp.
I have about a 4-second delay, so I have to wait till everybody's done talking.
Yeah. So what I want to do is okay, so, and I don't know what happened to Nate. Maybe he got a phone call or something, but I was hoping he would be in here on this part with us. This
Well, wait till he comes back.
L2 is a game changer. Okay, it's a game
Yes.
changer because you've got right up top there, right what's in the middle. That's what's going to be the actual current price of the stock, and it falls right between what the bid and the ask are. And if you guys look at the top there, you can see where the bid is at 435.66, right? And the ask is at 435.68, but the actual price is at 435.68, right? So usually that'll be like what, 65 or something that falls right in the middle of whatever the cents is. But that's the level 1 area right there. That is what it is currently going on between the buyers and the sellers right there, the very first one, right? From there, you start to move down, right? And this is where it gets interesting, right? All right, so here I went like 3/4 of the way down. Look at this right here, guys. You got 4,000 shares on the buy side at 435.40 that perfectly it doesn't match the 436.40, but that's what goes on in those lower levels. You know, the sellers are trying to get you to bring it up to where they want to sell it at. You think these people sitting at 436.40, that's 4,000 of them. Right above it, it's 3,000 or 2,500 at 46.34. When we say, levels, that's what we're talking about. That's support and resistance right there. Right there, that is a supply area where there are sellers waiting to unload at that price. As soon as the price of the stock gets there, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to sell it off. When they do that, it is going to come down right into the hands of the buyers. Now, if it's a buyer, if this other side had said 436.40, then that stock would have kept moving up because it would have been a perfect match to match those sellers. So it would have kept the stock driving up. But as you can see, there's 4,000 people sitting at $1 less than that, and another 4,000 sitting within 20 cents of that, and another 25. So look at what's happening. Look how many shares are over there on the buy side versus how many are over on the sell side. When you've got the buyers outweighing the sellers, and you guys look at that mountain up top and think, well, why is the green up but it's going down? That's why. It's because they are buying it down. No, we don't want to pay 436. We want to pay 435. And if they outweigh the sellers, guess what that stock's going to do? It's going to come down and pick those orders up. Nate has mastered how to make that happen. Okay? He has mastered not necessarily how to make it happen, but he has taken advantage of the fact.
The way that it happened.
He masters getting in because it happens. Yeah. So Nate gets in there. He's like, wait a minute. No. I'm not going to pay the asking price of 436. I'm going to go down here where Jimmy's weeds are and wait at 435.20 because there are a gazillion orders down at that level. Why would I pay 436 when I know that stock, there's too many orders down there? Look, the larger the share size, it makes it more magnetic. Okay? And the algorithm is going to go down there and pick those shares up. Because they don't want to miss the money, right, Ralph?
Right. But all I can't
get, lot of money.
What I can't get, though, it seems like in the pre-market when I look at an L2, it just be barely moving and I can see everything that's going on. But in the daytime, when I look at it, it be going crazy. That L2 be moving.
Probably because there's more volume in the market at that time.
Yeah, it's more volume. You can see it. I be like, man, they be just disappearing. It's like they buying them things up. For real. I'm like, dang. I be like, hold on. They got like 10,000 shares right here. I blink, I come back. It'd be like 7,000, 4,000. Okay, then to suck that up there, the next price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
it
know
be
what? I
moving in the
realized
daytime
there's
frame.
a different picture that I thought I put in there, but apparently I put the same one in there.
But that L2, I'm telling you, it's gonna go to that
It's no
price that got
joke.
the biggest numbers. The one
It's
with
no
the
joke.
biggest amount of orders is gonna go there.
It magnetizes itself. It's gonna
Because
go. It's gonna go pick those orders up.
what happens is if somebody put on a big like market order, then they gotta match up that market order with these orders or orders that you can't see on there. Because okay, I know it's somebody in the comments right now. Well, you can't see all the orders. Yes, they're gonna match it with some orders, even if they're not on this one, and that's where the volume come in. If you seeing something, and you don't know if it's gonna, get executed. Look at the volume. The volume will tell you if it's getting executed or if it disappeared or not. So you'd rather know what's going on than to not know what's going on. I mean, just because you don't have all the information, don't mean you turn down the information that you do have. That's all I'm saying. Because I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, them orders are, I don't do this and that. Listen, I'd rather know. I'd rather know. And it's a proven fact that L2 works. It works. Did I lose you guys?
No, I'm listening.
What's going on? Oh. Dawn, you here?
Yes, I'm here. Yep, I'm here. You hear me?
Now I can. I thought I had a drop call.
Okay, so y'all, I missed the discussion today during live trading.
Mm-hmm.
If you see this today, okay, there's another picture. If you see this today, you got 4,000, you got 8,000 at about 43.50, 435.4, and you got about 8,000 at 436, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have, well, actually got 12. I can't see all of it, but you got 12 because you have 436.40. So you guys look at that. Tell me right now, is the stock going up or down?
Right now, if I were to look at this, I would say there are more. I would say, Ralph, if it were me, there are more. It looks like there's more volume on the buy side. So it looks like it's coming down.
I say I don't know. I just go and look at the candles and see where they going at. And if it's going down, I'm gonna look to go see where they going down to buy or sell, I put all of it in the
Yeah,
place. I don't know.
you definitely
I don't
look
know
at
where
all
it's
of
going.
that. You
Yeah,
look at all of that.
I
But
don't.
there's a reason why Nate is successful, and that's because he owns his convictions. He looks at it and he makes a decision. He doesn't hem and haw and guess. And it's okay. I see a bunch of orders down here on this buy side at this level. The market is not going to ignore all of that. Okay, and there's not enough. But in this particular instance, Bucket, you can see right under here. I didn't circle it, but there's the same amount. I would say right here, this would consolidate because there's the same amount. Look, there's a $2,500 sale order that didn't get circled. So it's even numbers on both sides, right? Okay, so because of that, that is a channel, my friend, you're looking at.
Right.
You're looking at a channel right there. That's going to go back and forth between those two numbers right there.
So tell me, Dawn, in your great day-to-day, and I know you've got to include volume, how did you use these numbers for when you wanted to scalp SPY?
Okay, so what I did was I kept continuously, because SPY was moving up, I kept continuously keeping more of a eye on the sell side because I wanted to know when this was going to come crashing and burning. When is the brick wall going to come in and stand in front of me?
You created your resistance level to get out. Okay.
Yeah. I looked at it to also see if it was going to keep going, honestly. I was like, okay, because you'll hear Nate say there's blue skies. There's nothing to stop it until this price. Well, I was looking over on the sell side and I kept seeing it going up and up and up and up. And I kept seeing buyers, because the sellers weren't lowering their price, I saw buyers coming in there and moving. Okay, all right, geez, we're trying to bring them down here. It's not working, guys. Let's go ahead and pay a little bit more. And before you knew it, the price started going up and up and up, and it continued to go up. And the higher the sellers offered, the more the buyers kept filling them. And it kept going up. Okay. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's going to keep going. That's going to hit 438 today. And this was when it was at like 433, 435. Okay. I saw this happening. So I'm like, this is going to keep going. Now, that means absolutely nothing if news hits or if some, like they said, institutional guy or orders we don't see come in and knock all that shit out. So you got to watch it meticulously. Don't take your eyes off of it and be ready for anything. But for the moment, this is what it's telling you. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a snapshot in time. But like you said, I started tracking SPY late in the afternoon.
For the moment, this is what it's telling you.
What about a halt?
Yeah, because it's a snap.
JP, what's going on?
Like you said, I started
JP, I think that might be your turn your YouTube down.
What about a halt?
Yeah, it's a snap. What's going on? Hey, JP, if you're in the restream, you don't have to have YouTube on.
Yeah, it's definitely him because I muted him. Okay.
So when Dawn get finished, I'll tell you how I use the L2.
I'm finished, honey. I'm finished. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, well, I use L2. I use it in the morning. I use it periodically throughout the day, but if I'm doing in the morning pre-market, if I see a stock and I'm interested in it, if it's up, I'm going to go straight to the L2 and look at the buy side, and then I'm going to go and find the biggest order I see down there, and I'm going to just place my order in front of it. And they say if it's something that's up there around $2 and a big order is around 180 something, somebody be like, well, why are you going to go way down there? I just place the order and I go look for something else. Now, when that order gets tagged in, if it gets tagged in,
you said you place it in front of it. You said the big order is 187 and you place it in front of it. Where would that be? 185, 186?
Well, I go to the next tick in front of it, or sometimes I go up under it. I go right there, so that way whenever it come down to get that big order out, it picks me up too. Then once I get picked up, I go to the red side and look for the same thing, and I try to get out before that one. So because it's a wall right there. That's it. Like, I keep it simple. That's what Nate told me to do. That's how Nate explained it, and I ain't look no farther.
He makes it look so easy. He makes it look so easy. He's like, I look back. And I saw the lowest that this stock traded for was $1.50. So right now it's trading at 170. I'm not paying that. I'm gonna see where those orders are down at 150. That's how I know it's gonna go down there. And it's 10,000 shares there, so I know that it's gonna come down and pick those orders up. This is what he does every morning. So lo and behold, we watch that sucker slowly but surely, even if it doesn't do it in that moment. At some point, it's going to come down and get those orders. I've tested it too. I went on and just got like one share of something that I saw where it was big numbers at, because I knew it wasn't going to come down to get my one measly share. I'm like, okay, there's 10,000 here. I'm going to put an order in for one share at that same price. Robinhood picked it up. Because it came down and picked it up.
It works better for some reason than a pre-market. It works better for some reason. I don't know. Because every time I try to go off the order book during the day, I don't know. I guess because it's too much volume. And then you have market orders. Then you have market orders in the morning. I mean, not in the morning. In the daytime, you have market orders. So
you answered your own question.
Because
there's just way more volume.
Yeah, and then whenever a market order gets put on, it get matched with either a pending order or another market order. So it makes it hard for it to travel down there. And the pre-market, there's no market orders, so it only has to work off the limit orders.
Guys, there's only one place to get this type of education.
Learn to trade and be on your way to becoming financially free. Go sign up now at AmericanDreamTrading.com, where all our services are easily accessible. And sign up is easy. Simply click the service you want and go. That's it.
Go to it. Go to it.
She ends it. That's it. I get it.
I can tell you another thing that is really good for Dawn. You know how whenever like today AMD came to like a level where we like, is it gonna pause right here? Then go down to VWAP and you look in the L2, multiple order stack right there. I said, in order for it to go, I got to eat through these orders and whatever other else orders they got that we can't see. And it kept coming down. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna break. It ended up breaking through eventually, but it got to clear out all those orders before it could get through that level. You know what I mean? So it's really good for that too.
It really is. I mean, it just lays. It seems like it lays out a direction for you. It lays out a roadmap of what it's doing in that moment. You know what I mean? I remember being in the call and seeing where the on the sell side, the prices kept getting lower and lower. And I'm like, shit, they're driving it down. And it's like, they're driving it down and it's working. But it looks like the lowest one is here. And over here on the sell side, it looks like they're starting to kind of pick back up. Then I went down to time and sales and kind of cheated a little bit and said, you know what? Who's buying what? Who's already bought what? Like, where are they? And I saw it going up. I saw it starting to go up down in the time and sales. I'm like, yeah, baby, that means it's coming back up. And then I went back up to the L2.
You know what I just thought about, Dawn?
What?
I sent Arlo that picture, I was telling her I got stopped. Arlo was like, I just got stopped out. I was like, I just got stopped out too. And I sent like a drawing of the picture. And Arlo was like, I'm not trading no more. I said, well, I'm going to give it to Dawn. She's trading SPY too. Arlo said, Dawn is not thinking about our picture. Dawn is inspired with that L2, and she don't care about anything else. That was so funny. That was too funny to me. Like, I laughed, but I needed that laugh.
Arlo, it's crazy.
I needed that laugh, Arlo. Arlo said, Dawn is not thinking about our predictions or anything we have to say. She's in that L2. You hear me?
She called it. Oh my God, she knows me.
That L2 worked out today though. 400%.
It did. That's the primary sentence. It worked out today.
Hey, I need to be using the L2.
And I mean, I don't get too caught up in time and sales. I glance at it because I don't want to.
Don't even know what it is.
It's market orders that have already happened. They placed their orders for a certain price, and if you go down there,
the time and sales is up under the L2, ain't it? Like that's what
it is.
It is. All right.
If you go glance down there, and I don't get all into the red, the white, and the green. I just look and see at the price. Where are those prices going? Who's buying at what price? And it's like, oh shit! Wait a minute. This prices, they're paying more and more and more for it. They're paying more. It just was going down, but they're paying more and more and more for it in time and sales. Okay, that's telling me it's going back up because they're paying more than what it's trading at right now. So that's why I didn't get out of the call. Because time and sales said they're paying more for it than what you're seeing right now. I know it's going down, but look down here. There was a bunch of orders placed in way higher than that.
Okay, so see, I ain't know that. So
there's all kinds of shit. There's so much stuff, dude, that is right in front of our eyes that we can use, and Coach touches on all of it. And if you think about it, he's got all of that on his screen. There's a reason why he has all of that on his screen. And I noticed that as you get more advanced in your understanding of it, you start reaching for those tools. Like, oh, I get that now. That would really help me understand this better. Oh, and yeah, that would work too. So it's like, oh, I see how to use those now because I need to know this information. Before, I didn't know what I needed to know.
Right.
Now there's blanks. Okay, I need to know this. Where can I find that? Oh, okay. Time it. It's right there.
Listen, I've been here for a whole year. I ain't never really looked at the order book like that.
I've never heard of the order book. I remember when I first came in this group, remember Nate was telling us, I looked at the order book months ago. It was, who was talking to him? Mitch and somebody else was talking to him. And he said, I just look at, and Pastor, they were having a conversation one night and he was like, I look at the order book. Pastor was also talking about the order book. Pastor was down with the order book too. So he was like, okay, yeah, I just look at the order book and the volume. I remember this was 6 months ago, Nate said. I just look at the order book and the volume. That's all I use.
Yep, I remember that.
Oh, I had no. I'm like, I didn't even know there was such thing. I'm like, what is this order book? And I just forgot all about it.
Mhm.
You know.
And I used to
And now
always
it's
hear
like,
coaching them saying like, there's a wall that's like whatever you're doing, like a high stock. I think I was in AMD one time, AMC, the movie theater. You know that
yeah,
meme coin.
yep.
I mean, not coin, whatever. The meme, to the moon thing. AMC,
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah,
AMC,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
stock. Yeah,
yeah.
and I remember coaching them like, if you in AMC, get out before. I think it was like $5 or something. It was going up. It was like, get out before that because there's a wall up right there or whatever. I'm like, how the hell? I'm like, how do they know? Like, how they know? Showing up and went up there and stopped. They didn't even make it past 5 that day. So I was like,
Yeah.
how they know? I'm like, how in the hell do they know where it's gonna stop? That's what made me first start, thinking of the order book. That's whenever I first started trading. AMC
I
was
want to
like
put
one
it
of
out
them.
there too for new people too. I don't want you guys to think in any way, shape, or form I'm negating support and resistance lines, because you need those. Because if you go back and look at pre-market and the day before, and coach says if you don't see the levels that you're at, go back as far as you need to. Those are
Mm-hmm.
what has happened in the past. You need to know the habits of that stock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So time and sales and all this L2 stuff, it's fine and good, but at the end of the day, know your support and resistance lines, because the L2 is going to give you in real time. But if you don't know
I'm gonna
previous
tell
history
you,
of it,
me
yeah,
and
you're
Mr.
screwing
Mark,
yourself.
back before everybody flooded into there trying to learn the order book. Me and
Yeah.
Mr. Mark, Nate would be like, we won't even have the order book out. We'll just open up the chart. And Nate would be like, I'd be like, where you putting your order at, Nate? And I call out the price, and Nate would be like, yep. And Mr. Mark like, yep, that's what I got too. It's really just support and resistance. Like you can see
Yeah.
what the order's at once you get good at charting. You can see what an
Really,
order's
if
at.
you know your lines, you can
Yes.
predict what the L2 is going to have on it.
Yes.
You know what I
You
mean? You
can.
already know where the L2 is going. Listen, I got a level here
Yes.
in about 10 minutes or so. I don't see nothing now, but pretty soon there should be a shit ton of orders at this level showing up on the L2, because I have this as a gold line. And before you know it, look at it. All of a sudden those orders fill in. You know what I mean? Because your support and resistance, you already knew it was coming. That's what David does, that he got from coach, is the
Yeah.
geniuses. Coach, you're a
Yep.
genius. I
Yeah.
mean,
So.
that's how he's a millionaire. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's how they're millionaires. They figured this shit out. It's
So
amazing.
yeah, support resistance is really important.
I mean, how can you not be a millionaire when you figure that out? When you get that in depth and that good at it, it's like, come on, dude. It's almost like you know what the stock's going to do before it does it. How many times have we heard coach say
I tell you,
it's
how
going
can
to
you
do
not be a
this
millionaire?
and do that?
Getting in your own
And it
way,
doesn't.
simple mistakes, acting
Yep.
like I act. That's how you not be a millionaire. I'll show you how. Come trade with me.
Being scared and being
Greed,
scared.
fear,
Honestly, fear.
unconfidence.
Being scared.
Yes, I'll tell you how to not be one.
How can you be
I'm not
scared to
one.
trade when you learn to that level how to read a stock?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
How can you be afraid to trade? That's why coach can lose 50,000 and get right back in a trade that same afternoon and make it right
Yeah,
back,
you're right.
because there's no fear, because he knows how to drive. Like, you get in a car, the gas, the brake, and you know how to drive. You don't get you initially, when you first learned how to drive, you were scared shitless. Traffic, and I'm also dealing with these new set of skills. So of course you're scared shit. You go to merge, cars next to you, you get all skittish and frantic, right? After maybe a couple of months, especially if you're a lead foot like I was,
That's why I told you to go
you're
on and get in there,
merging
bucket.
in with one hand, not even barely looking at high
That's it.
speeds. Get out of the way if they're not going fast enough. That's how coach trades, man.
That's the reason why I told you to go on and get in there, Bucky. You're gonna have to just get in there. Stop wasting time.
Oh yeah.
You know?
He gets in there like, excuse me, because he already knows how to drive.
At this point, I worry about losses, but I mean, I don't let it deter me because I know I'm gonna get it back. Like I know, I know I'm gonna get the
Yeah.
shit back. Like I know it.
Yeah, it's so funny. I had
Mhm.
a small loss before that. Before that $28 trade, I actually lost $20 on SPY, but I
Mhm.
didn't let it scare me out. I said, no, I know what I'm looking at. And the only reason I lost that 20 was because I stayed in that too long without really, really paying attention. So what do? Instead of letting the fear eat you up, you hurry up and get back on that horse.
That's
Right.
it.
You
But you
at a
don't want to
small
overtrade. But you
right
know what I'm
at a
saying?
small level.
Now,
It's like I knew what was going on there and I just missed it. Okay, let me try one more time. It's like swinging at a baseball.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
mhm.
It's like shit. Okay, let me place it there one more time. Bam. Okay. That's what I did today. I did a couple of $20 trades, and it was the first one I lost. The second one, you heard what happened.
Yeah, but
So,
coach says that, right? That's what coach says. Not every trade is gonna be green.
That's right.
So as long as your fundamentals are sound, you have a plan, you're going to have more green than red, and you'll be
That's
successful.
it.
That's it,
That's
Bucket.
it. That's it.
If you don't go overboard and revenge trade and put too much money in it, at the end of the day, if you're consistent, you'll have more. And I just looked today,
Right. That's why.
8 days and 1 day red. Yesterday was red, 8 days green, right? Some of
Mhm.
them
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, Bucket. I didn't
Bucket,
know that.
face green.
I didn't know that, Bucket.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Well, I just looked today.
You
Look,
know
two
how
of those
you know how
green
it happened
days.
though.
Two of those
Them-
green days were $1 and $12, but the rest of them were decent green days.
That's
So
what
out
he
of
been
8
being
days,
quiet. That's why. He been
right? So, and I'm not going overboard. What are you laughing at? What'd you say?
I said he been being quiet. That's why he got them green days.
Yeah, exactly. I don't talk as much in there anymore, right? I'm just
Right, you
listening. I'm
don't.
following.
Taking
I'm
it
just
all
Hey, though,
in
I
and
like it though,
using
Bucket. Bucket got
Future
all the
trader.
information that he needed.
What's up, Dawn? I hear you're killing it.
I didn't even see
Dawn
Future
is
Trader
killing
come
it,
in
Dawn.
here.
You're
Dawn
becoming
is
a
killing
big
it.
dog.
Don Killer, that's my friend. That's my friend. I need to
We're
get
over
like
here
her.
talking about, me and Ralph's like, I think I lost, I think I won. Then he finally admitted he made money today. I made
No,
some
I
money, and
ain't
Dawn's
taking
like,
none.
oh, look at these guys. And then,
Okay.
hey, Dawn, how much did you make? Oh, only plus 400%.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
crazy. You're so crazy. Thank you. I'm happy.
We got-
You know what I'm happy about? Even more than the 400, it's the learning. It's
Right.
Right.
the
That's the
epiphany
main
and the
thing right here.
understanding. Because I know what
Right.
that means for my future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
exciting, man.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is so exciting. Because
Hey,
you know what
also-
I've been saying about this millionaire thing,
Yep.
and I've been telling Jen, I know I'm going to be a millionaire at 55. I don't know how. I've been saying this since I was like 50. And I'm like, I don't know how, but it's going to happen. I feel it. And the crazy part is, I am that age now. And I met Coach at that age. Fucking A, man. I'm stoked about that because that means it's going to happen. I
Yep.
feel it. I'm already grateful for it. That's how you manifest.
Yep.
Today I got grateful for Coach making me a millionaire. And it hasn't happened yet, but it has in my mind already.
Yeah. I wanna add something to that though. I see a lot of people be beating themselves up because they haven't had the big win or whatever. But at the end of we all just training. I mean, having big wins, that's good and everything. Don't beat yourself up because you haven't made this amount. You haven't made it.
Yeah.
That person may have something different going on than you. We at the end of the day, all of us are training. Like we are all, well, for the most part. I mean, we probably have some people over here just trading or they've been doing it for a while. We have all sorts. But the majority of 80, we here to train. We here to learn.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you're just trying to aim for the fences every time you trade and, you have to make this amount by this time, that's just going to hinder your learning. So, just sit back, take your time. Listen, it took me a while to figure that out. I was like, what's going on here? Am I just spinning my wheels? No, you learn something every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I mean, it's going to
I
come.
feel
Listen,
like
if you
I
trade
made
right.
$10,000 today. I made $100. But
Exactly.
Bucky's like, it's 400%. That's what
Yes.
you need to be starting, the learning. I can't wait to
Do
get
it.
in there tomorrow
But
and
guess
just
what?
watch it. Not
If
trade,
you do it
just
every
watch
day,
it.
If you do it every day, because I heard Coach talking to somebody on YouTube, one of them trolls said something dumb. I mean, it was like, it was something to the effect of, why would you put up that amount of money to make this amount? Man, listen, do it over and over.
Put up $80, right?
Or something like that.
To make 80.
Something, I don't know. It was something dumb. I don't even know what it was, but the point is, if you can do this every day, just think if you do this every day. You know what I'm saying? What you did today, you can do it every day. So that's what we training for, to get better, have better days every day. We are training right now. We're not here to. Hey, if the big win comes, yes, celebrate it. But I'm saying, don't beat yourself up behind, because you didn't have this and that person got that. Don't do that. Just, we learning, journal about it.
If you beat yourself up for anything, beat yourself up for making dumb mistakes when the rules are sitting right in front of you. Don't beat yourself up because you only made $5 today.
A win is a win.
That's a win. Okay, that's a win.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey,
lose money. Yeah, baby.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Christina's here.
Go ahead, Bucky.
Christina's here.
Yeah.
No, nothing. I was just going to say, Vaughn asked a question in the chat.
What'd she ask?
Vaughn wanted to know if you could discuss the float. And I know you know what the float is.
Yeah.
So if you just wanted to briefly, he asked it about 45 minutes ago, so I figured I'd get through that conversation. So if you want to discuss it real quick.
All right. So first off, Vaughn is a girl.
Let
me put that out there.
I am so sorry, Miss Vaughn.
Vaughn, okay, he didn't know, baby. I didn't know either. I kept trying to get it verified. She finally verified. Yeah, Vaughn's a girl. But okay, so yeah, Nate talks about the float all the time. Mark McSee talks about the float. Coach talks about the float. So basically, the float is how many shares are being dealt with at that time.
It's outstanding shares for that company.
Yeah, outstanding shares. And you don't want it to be a ton of shares. You want it to be, what does he say, Ralph? Somewhere between like maybe 3 million and like 20 million?
Yeah, he likes under 10 million.
Reading the quotes. What is it? Oh, what y'all talking about? The float?
The float.
Oh, under 20 is good. 10 is excellent. Under 20 is good.
But per what volume? But per volume?
For any one of them.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it don't matter. As long as you got less than 20 million.
As long as it's got less than 20 million, and you the volume period is, you don't want it to be like 100,000. You know what I mean? You want it to be like maybe 1 million, 2 million, something like that. But here's the key.
You ever see those with this one?
Yeah, but the key is the float. You want it to be a smaller number because your buy-in is going to mean more. It's going to make the stock more volatile the less people that are messing with it.
Correct.
Right. Okay. And we get paid from it being volatile.
Right. So the key is on the float is Nate has his own rules for float. They're not that this is not coach certified rules, but Nate has a program he follows where his float wants to be a certain level, and it's around 10 million because he needs at least a little bit of volatility. He doesn't want it too low because then no one's buying or selling anything.
I've actually heard Coach say that. Nate got that from. I've heard Coach.
Okay, great. I didn't want to speak for Coach. I haven't been here long enough. So that's the whole point, Vaughn. Is when you get in, like, who was it the other day? I think it was Bruno. And we were talking about Apple. Apple has 7.2 billion shares. Okay, so it's moving. It's not. You could say it's volatile, but it's moving on volume and the number of interest. Those lower float stocks, there's not necessarily that much interest, so you need movement, and you get movement by not having that many outstanding shares.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of.
How do you think Nate gets in with 40,000 and is able to make so much money?
Anytime somebody
because he
buy
can
it,
eat up a lot of that. Yeah. And it moves up and he makes his money because he's now fighting with Tom, Dick, and Harry to get what he needs to get.
Right. Okay. And yes, TJ, it is available shares. So the term float is the available float that doesn't include company restricted stocks, insider investors, and shares, say for like the board, etc., that are not publicly traded. I didn't want to go into those details, but
there's not a lot of it. So
that's why they call it the free float.
Yeah.
Free float.
I'm free, free floating.
In order for
Okay,
you to
I
do it,
just
there
wanted to
must
make
be
sure
some work.
Vaughn's question was answered.
Thank
Okay,
you for that.
Vaughn,
Hey,
are you
Thanks for
happy?
asking.
Now I just
Tim.
want to tell whatever smartass today said they made printers a long time ago. This is what I was talking about. This little thing, the picture printer. Can you see that?
Oh my gosh, I remember those.
It's like a little boom box, but it's a picture printer
Right.
thing that you put. I never saw one before.
What is?
Wait a minute, put it up
Oh, I
there
know what
again.
you're
I've
talking
never
about.
seen that before. Hold up.
Yeah, me neither. Hang on. Hang on, let me set it right there. It's a little.
That's a
Okay.
boombox, ain't it?
It looks like a boombox, but it's not. It's got all these little places to plug shit in. You know.
Oh, that's one of them
I don't
things
know.
where
I
you
was
go buy
checking it
like
out,
the
but
film and
the cords came with it too, so somebody took care of it because it was all. Oops, shit, better than I did.
so you can print your own
The
film.
cords were all wrapped up nice, so I grabbed it. I'll see if it works, because then I can print out pictures right there.
That's pretty
Because
cool.
I've got thousands. I've got like 40,000 pictures on my phone. I never print them up.
Oh, wow.
So
So all you
yeah,
do is
since my granddaughter was born, I probably did half of those since she was born.
go to the office supply, get yourself some photographic paper. There you go.
Yeah, my printer.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I keep running out of ink. That's why I'm going to do paperwork. I was supposed to go yesterday and send it out. It's getting sent out today because I had to redo it. Now I got to get it printed up. It's got to get sent to a jail. So I don't even know if they'll do it overnight. I have no idea.
Bucket, by
But
the
this guy's
way,
waiting for it.
thank you so much for that, because my wife on my stream reads all of my chats, so I don't have to go down there
Oh,
and
no
try to read it.
problem. Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. And if you see, please do me a favor.
Yeah.
Stop me, and if you see a couple chats that you think should be read, please do it when you come up.
Yeah, I mean, you're
love
focused on the show, just like Coach is,
I
Yeah,
want
right?
because
them involved too. Yeah,
Mark
I
MC
want you
usually
guys
do
in
it
it
for us,
too.
but he's missing. Where you at, Mark?
Yeah.
He had to
Mark
go to the
usually
church,
do
man.
it. Oh, he did?
He had,
Oh.
yeah, he had to go to the church and take care of some stuff, and he said he would be doing some running around. I probably wouldn't be in.
Who's that?
Mark
Mr.
McSee.
Mark.
Nate was in
Oh.
here. I hope he didn't, like, his phone or something didn't happen. I was hoping he would be in here with us. So he came in, but then he had to dip out. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody
Back
probably
in?
pissed him off.
He
and
might be
Oh,
took
wait a
off.
tired
minute.
from
I think
traveling.
that's him.
You
Nate.
Don't tell me you had Nate in the back room all this time.
No. He just came in.
Okay.
He must have heard us talking just now. Damn, what's
He
the
sensed
odds
it.
timing
He
of that,
sensed it.
right?
Yeah.
Nate.
Tell us about that L2, Nate. Tell us what we got wrong.
Are you there? Hey,
Told you somebody pissed him off.
What's happening,
He's
Nate?
done.
It's jet lag. I'm telling you. I used to be the same way when I come off a trip. Jet lag. It's jet lag.
Scarecrows fell everywhere.
They have you throw it off after you took a flight,
Nate, I think he might be muted. Hey, Ted. Look, he went out
Hello.
again. I think something's going on.
Long
with his
time
phone.
no see.
How are you, brother?
Well, we didn't see each other, did we?
Well, we have seen each other since before you got
Smart ass.
sick, though. I'm talking about before you got sick, you was here every day.
Right on.
So how you feeling? How you feeling? You got over the cold?
I'm in Coach's basement here.
Oh yeah. You
Look,
there's
we can, all
Coach's
be in
brother.
Coach's, we can all be in Coach's basement in a few minutes. We know that virtual background very well.
It's
Didn't we
pretty
all
generic.
have that? Ralph, I think all of us
yeah,
one day, all of us put it on our background so it looked like we were all in the same place.
It was kind of driving me crazy. So, Ted, I know you heard the news. BMW, huh? Charging stations? Tesla?
Yeah, but that's like I mean, there's 8 other car companies
Do anything.
before them, so I don't know if that's gonna move the
don't
needle.
think
Tomorrow
it's
will be
gonna-
really interesting. It will be, I think it will be. I was debating doing some sort of straddle into earnings, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
Oh, they got the earnings. That's right. It's them and Netflix, right? Netflix too, huh?
Yeah, I think Netflix too. Yeah.
I think
don't know how
Netflix
to
might
straddle,
surprise the
but-
heck out of a lot of people, because
They might because of the writer's strike.
Well, the advertising revenue wasn't, or the advertising numbers wasn't what they reported it to be in June. So I guess it was they were accused of fluffing up those numbers.
Fluffers.
But the business model is subscription, and I think
goddamn fluffers.
You know what a fluffer is, don't you?
What's a fluffer?
We're not going to talk about that.
You guys in Colorado are wild.
Sit down, Christina. Sit down, Christina.
It's not about Colorado at all. We're not going to talk
Colorado
about that.
fluffing people there.
I just found out. Someone told me a couple weeks ago, and I found out. So I did not know.
And Christina, you're from the East Coast, so you know what a fluffer nutter is. Which changes that.
I do. I love that.
That changes that sandwich completely, doesn't it?
It sure does. Now I don't.
Oh my God!
And you know what a fluffer is, then, right?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Oh my God! Don't
two slices of bread.
Christina's not driving; she's actually sitting down.
I know.
She's
stationary.
I don't have
nutter.
It's
nutter flutter.
It is a fluffer nutter.
Nutter flutter.
No.
Yeah, I think a fluffer nutter would be somebody that's not really good at their job.
Well, or filling in for the person that needs to be better at their job.
Yeah. But yeah, they work too hard.
It's Bruno.
Hey, Ted.
Bruno responsible for Christina.
We
and
need
Ted
you to be
showing up
more
at the same
fluffing,
time.
less nutting. How's that?
Okay. Hey, Ted.
All right, it's going too far now.
Ted,
You guys
Ted,
Ted,
let's talk Tesla, Ted.
Here, people. It's a family show.
Ted, let's talk Tesla. Tomorrow, earnings report comes
Can we
out.
fix that in post-production?
What?
Ted?
Can we fix that in post-production?
No, it's live, baby. It's not
okay,
memorized.
Ted. Let's get you thinking about stocks, Ted.
All right.
Tesla tomorrow night is earnings, right?
Yes.
So what happens to a Tesla stock tomorrow before earnings? Because earnings really going to be a surprise.
You look an awful lot like Bucket right now.
No way.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
One of two things are going to happen.
That's
it's going to go up or it's going to go down.
That's true.
Okay.
Hopefully it goes
That's
up.
all it can do, right?
Tesla.
Bucket, what I'm saying is that you trade what the market gives you the next day. There'll be plenty of opportunity to make money. There'll be a lot of excitement. You know, we take it for granted that everybody that every day is the Super Bowl, right? And that everybody's going to be on this stock. But most of America is like, oh, I just heard that Tesla's moving, or they get a call. Hey, did you check out Tesla? That's how most people will find out about Tesla's movement on Thursday.
They know what we know.
There'll be plenty of room for you to ride whatever wave comes along. Contrasted to that, you could get your face burned off trying to predict what the directionality is going to be on Wednesday night.
Well, that's why I straddle, right? But I don't know how to straddle. I know how
to. But even in that world, what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of that emotion associated with the stock. I'm using non-technical terms, but all the emotion that's going into that stock is going to make the payoff maybe not worth the price.
Right.
So
but usually,
I get
you're going to have the Greeks all kind of amped up.
Yeah.
And so the only people that will be making money will be the Mark Mancinis of the world that are selling, calls against their stocks or puts against their stock, depending on how they're playing it.
That's okay. It'll be us next year, Bucket.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
I'm gonna tell you the best way.
The question I have
I'll say this. One person made the suggestion, and if you're bullish on Tesla in the long run, you could play that 3 months out, and you won't get whipsawed.
That's what I heard.
That's true. That's true.
One of the
that's a point
guys
too.
That does the speeches. He said that he doesn't buy before earnings. He buys right after earnings, and then he buys it like 90 days out or whatever, and then it climbs steadily. And you make so much %. I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, and think about it.
The lead up to
Wednesday and Thursday in a 3-month, futures stock, a leap, or even a leap. A leap is even longer, right?
I don't know what a leap
you're
is.
not going to have any impact, barely any impact on that one day in the long run. And maybe that's the right way to play it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
I haven't decided yet, but I'm not going to play anything on Wednesday.
There's no leakage? No leakage of what the data's going to be?
No.
No?
I mean, the only leakage, actually, the only leakage that we have are the deliveries, right? So we do know that the numbers are not going to be as good as previous years, or the number growth won't be as good as previous years.
Okay.
Right? Because those, you can only sell what you deliver, and they deliver it far less because they shut down some of their factories for the retooling for the Model 3.
Well, here's why I asked the question, Ted. Yesterday and Friday, we had 2 instances where the market made a dramatic turn based on false news. Everybody remembers, right?
Yeah.
Today was one of them, right? And yesterday, I think it was false reporting. Someone had admitted, yesterday was the whole crypto was whatever.
Crypto, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's why I'm just asking, does someone tomorrow to move that stock say, I know what Tesla's going to be, and it all of a sudden shifts the market without us knowing and it not being factual, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It can certainly happen.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
It's an interesting point. I mean, it does remind us to keep our stops in place, right? Because even if you are trending a nice upward trend, at any moment a news item can come down and keep your and boy, we beat that dead horse, several times today. But using your stops is probably one of the most important lessons that coach has given, and so if that happens, that's the reason why you have your stops in place.
Right.
That's it.
Agreed.
That's it.
We're
Protection.
going to the garbage. Sorry, gotta go.
You cannot sit still.
No, I have to go there, and I have to go do this paperwork and overnight it. So I'm gonna do it all.
We got 3 minutes of Christina on a chair.
Yeah, that's it. I can't. I get too. I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
Well, you have to show us what you're finding at the dumpster dive.
Well, and yesterday I got this.
She got the picture printer, Ted.
Got this though too.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Hey, that's a shampoo.
Yeah,
it's a carpet shampoo.
It's a big one.
Oh, it's a shampoo. I thought it was a printer.
No printer. Picture printer. What else did I get? I don't know. Oh, I got these the other day. I got a printer because my printer's out of ink, so I was trying to find a printer that would work. So I got this one. I got this DVD player. I don't know if that works yet. The printer works, and I got a brother printer too over here.
I don't think the DVD is going to print anything out.
How do you print out a brother?
We're smart asses, you know it.
Yeah, the sarcasm in this family is awesome.
Oh, by the way, Christina, I just want to point out it's a lot easier to use the bike when it's not hanging upside down.
Oh yeah, those gotta go. I haven't ridden a bike now.
That's kind of like the first rule of getting rid of bikes is once they start hanging upside down on your ceiling.
The only thing I use in here, I use my speed bag. I use that, but
let's see you do the speed bag work.
You want to see me do that?
Yeah, do the speed bag.
Wait, it needs a little air first, or else I won't be able to hit it right. It's all about the tone, the beat, you got to listen for it. Hang on. Let me see.
You take out your frustrations on that whenever Bruno gives you a hard time?
I take it out on when anybody gives me a hard time. When I'm pissed off, I go, I come out and I hit that bag for a while.
So, Christina, treat the bag as Ted's head.
No, that would be a full-on punching bag.
I gotta find my. How did I do with it?
Is Bruno here?
Yeah,
Bruno is here.
Bruno, come on down. The next contestant on. What's that?
I'm about to say, what the hell is that? Oh, that's
It
Christina.
needs to be pumped up.
It's hard to do one-handed, I bet.
No, I
Oh,
do it, and I
what
switch
the
to my
hell?
left hand, and then I do both hands. Yeah, I don't do it that fast, but I
Are
do
you
it
putting
both
air in
hands.
it or something?
I got to. I can't find my little pump. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find my
Okay,
little.
while she's
So,
doing that, let's check out this quick commercial.
Oh,
Shout out
here it
to
is.
the VIP program.
Woohoo!
I wasn't falling asleep, Bruno. What's up with that? Are you going to start talking about EVs? That's why I joined. I thought.
Oh, the
Bruno was
EV
gonna
conversation, Don. Do you
EV,
have an advertisement for that?
No, unfortunately, I don't. And I've only got 15 minutes before we have to get off of here. So if he's going to do it, he better do it right now. Come on down, Bruno.
better get to it, Bruno.
Bruno.
Only because I got to do my other stream tonight. So
Oh,
come
that's
on,
right.
Bruno. Come
Yeah.
talk about EVs, baby.
We got a parade in the morning, so I'm gonna probably miss trading in the morning. We got a parade to do.
Oh, you're going to miss trading.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah, I'm missing. We got a parade to
Okay.
start the fair off. You know, down here we throw parades for
Ah.
everything. It's a parade involved in
Is it
everything.
in New Orleans or?
I lost it.
No, it's in Franklinton. It's a little town that I live in. They
Okay.
having the
Nice.
parish fair, county fair, I guess.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's really big.
All
If
right.
you live in
I'll tell you
Louisiana,
what,
you
Don.
should check it out.
Bruno,
I'll
it
let-
is the
I'll
end of the
let
show. Come on.
Bruno in. I'll get off and I'll be in chat.
All right. Well,
You
you
don't
know
have
you
to
don't
get
have
off.
to do that, right? He wants to get off.
Yeah,
Do you want to get off, Bucket?
No, I just so that it's a nice even 6.
Oh, we don't
7 is
need
like
that.
someone's
Brady,
down.
OCD
Fair.
about that.
Although I do have to officially apologize for my fluffernutter comments. I'm sorry. That was highly inappropriate, Coach.
Yeah, I just
for
the 6 is an even. You got the little person down here. You know, I mean,
And
if
that
we had,
messes with you a little bit.
yeah,
I
it's
get
like-
it.
I go
get it.
down
it's just
there.
not
Don't worry.
attractive.
Bucket's got a little bit of OCD, huh?
OCD,
No,
I
just
was
a
saying.
little, just a little.
Although we can't
Hey.
say that anymore. You're not supposed to say that. You can't say that it's OCD because apparently that offends people that actually have OCD.
But
No.
you know what? I suffer with it, and so does my wife. So I am one of those. I don't get offended at it, but if it offends anybody, I'm sorry. But not that I'm poking fun. I have to poke fun at
Sure.
myself.
And we're all on a spectrum, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. All of us a little bit. Come on, all of us a little bit. All of us are a little bit. Come on now.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I'm
you get it.
55. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care.
How about I call you 55?
Yeah. Double cinco. Cinco.
Cinco,
Oh, there
cinco.
goes Christina.
Oh, there's
She's doing Mike
Christina.
Tyson.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Is she hitting it?
Yeah.
Don, I've got
Hold
to
on,
change
hold
my
on, hold on.
vernacular. Sorry.
Left, right. Oh, there she goes. Look at that.
She got a rhythm.
All right,
Oh,
let's
look,
see
she went
you
full
going.
screen.
You don't want to get
she's
into
not
over
happy.
there.
You got to keep both hands
Get
up in
that
there.
solid
right,
Don't,
girl.
don't bring him down. Keep him up there. Keep him up. Yeah, keep him up. Don't pull him down.
Look, she
There
resting
you
with
go.
one arm. I'll be the same way.
There you go.
There you go. Hit it.
You got to rotate. There you go. There,
All right,
like that. There
Rocky.
you go.
There you go. Get that rhythm. Get that rhythm.
All right, Rocky. There you go.
All right, Christina. That's a little too much. Little
Wait,
Way
one
to
more.
go.
One more.
500 times better than I would do it.
Oh man, I missed
Yeah,
the
for real.
screenshot.
Round 2. Way to go.
I missed the screenshot. I was going to put you on the steps of the Philadelphia.
The end of the screenshots, boy. You killing me.
Christina,
I
Christina, you
missed
need to
it.
get a screenshot of Ted and put it on that next time. Get back at him.
Can you guys see me? Because I can't see anybody. It's all the screens are black. I don't know why. Stupid phone.
Yeah, we could see you.
Isn't that a Mamas and a
somebody
Papa's
should have
song?
screenshotted
All the
her
screens
hitting
are black.
No. It needs to be blown up. I can't hit
Bruno.
it. Doesn't bounce back.
Bruno said he was coming in at the end of the show. Bruno, this is the end of the show.
This is the end of the show. Remember, tonight is what is
Tuesday Takeover night.
Tuesday Takeover night, where I guess
The 90-day fiance.
J&J reacts.
J&J reacts.
Is that him?
Bruno coming up?
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yes, we do.
Not.
Bruno.
Bucket left. He just totally left.
He's down in the chat though.
Love
you, Bucket. Thanks for being
Bruno's
here.
here.
Hanging out. Bruno, where's your camera, dude? Just
Bucket,
you're the
we
golden
could always
boy,
invite two more people to
boy.
see your OCD.
Even the golden boy has to be. There we go. There we go.
All right, everybody, do the Bruno.
Bruno. Hey, Bruno. What about AMD going back to 102? We called that up.
Do the Bruno.
Bruno called it. Everybody was like,
Ted, stop it. You're going to make me pee on myself.
Yo, look, I was letting my nephew watch the show, and my nephew was like, "Why does he got his keyboard up there like that? Like, why he got his?"
I think that is the coolest perspective. I love it. What's up, dude?
This is Bruno about to do this the cancel button.
Bruno, did you set this up, Christine and Ted together down there?
What?
He probably had something to do with it. I know he did.
They came on at
I don't know, but they came on at almost exactly the same time.
What came on? What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying. I'm just saying. What's up with that?
Did I miss something?
Y'all together.
Yeah, you and Ted came on at the same time.
That's
did
Bruno's
we?
like Cyrano de Bergerac. He wants to express his feelings towards you, and he's trying to channel it through me.
Hold on. Let's see if we can
Hang on a
get
second.
Ted talking to Christina's phone.
Hi, good. How are you?
Stop it. Her boyfriend's going to get mad.
See,
Oh,
Bruno?
that's right. He's an ex now.
Oh, sorry.
Here's a story
The house getting sold.
of a lovely lady.
Come. Knock it off over there. You're noisy.
But they haven't even put a sign. And they've said,
Why she's upside down?
We can do that. I'm trapped in the box.
All right. Real quick, everybody. Okay, so Ralph, look down.
Good.
Ted or Christina's not in it. Ted, look to the right.
I'll look up at Dawn.
Wait, to your left.
well, when they moved out,
Christina, we don't want to see your
they
ass.
moved out.
Hold on. Sorry. Yes, you do.
They moved out,
Christina, you're upside down.
homeschooled their
And
children.
here we are.
And
Wow.
we don't want to see your ass, and yet
And
what
we're
do we
back.
see?
You know,
We're looking at a
and
Levi
so-
sign.
and they were from California.
You got some dumpster grease on there.
In the fancy.
Christina, what did you sit in?
I don't think
What's
that's
in
the
your back
dumpster
pocket?
we were looking for.
Oh, it's not like they don't live here.
Anyway,
Hold on.
They were
never-
both-
Listen to the gossip. Listen to the gossip. Listen to the gossip. Listen.
So I'm assuming they're being
Hot mic.
dishonest.
Sorry.
And
there's a mute button.
right.
fighting it all
You're
out.
on
That's
live
right.
with
There's
everybody.
something up with that.
But the inspector did come.
She's probably trying to take over that poor
You guys
lady's
want me
lease.
to mute her or no?
Is it
No.
funny that Christina is so nosy? She got to get this information from the neighbors.
Yeah, she's probably working on a tax lien.
Well, that's good.
Probably trying to figure out. So you pay your bills or what?
I'm dying to go in and see it.
Did you pay your taxes
Look at
this
her.
month?
Look at her. Look at her.
I did.
Are
Stop.
you trying to go in?
Did you pay your
Christina,
No, we're
taxes?
not going to stop. We're not going
Christina,
to
say
stop.
hello to Karen
No.
for us.
Say hello to
Hey,
who?
Karen. Karen,
So I heard you were in default.
Huh?
I fell into it.
Sorry.
I can
sorry,
see
guys.
up your
my
nose.
neighbor was talking to me about that house across the street that's been abandoned and they're making them sell it. I think they've been
I
clearing
knew
the
it.
trade off.
I knew it.
I told you.
But the neighbor was trying. I was trying to get away.
Figure it
I was
out.
trying to walk away. Didn't you see? I was trying to walk away. I told you I'm in a meeting. And you guys
No,
were all, ah!
Is her name Karen?
Oh, probably. Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, the official hand gesture in Portugal for stealing is
I can't see. I got black screens. Hold on. Let me try and get it back. Stupid fucking phone.
Why does she always have black screen?
I don't know. My phones are all messed up. I don't know what's going on.
Bruno, when you're trading, you're actually stealing.
Stealing what? Stupid phone. There we go.
So, talk to me about the electricity grid in the United States.
Underprepared.
Good answer. So you know where 60% of our electricity comes from?
Where?
Coal?
Fossil fuels.
Oh, the electricity grids?
Oh,
Watch out. You're getting EMP. It's all going down.
No, I can't do this. I can't do two. I can't. I just can't.
Well, I can screen capture.
There's two of me. Oh, shit. I don't know why. Hang on.
Screenshot that. I got it.
We all have that screen capture.
Wow, that was good.
I got it.
There's only one of me now, right? I don't know.
No, I got two of you.
I don't know what's the matter. Huh? There's two of me? There shouldn't be.
All right, so
did you just take her out of there?
No, I did not.
Oh, I was about to say.
I got rid of one.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Is there two of me still?
Oh my God, you're the administrator. You probably have access to this, don't you?
Wasn't me.
Yeah. So another topic I want to bring up. So we know we see this during natural disasters. So electric cars, right? Electric cars. So when we got a hurricane that rolls through, what ends up happening to the power grid?
Goes out.
Oh.
You get stuck in your car.
I know where you're going with that.
Nobody ever thinks about those things. Like, you know how many times we've been in situations where even if we were getting power from the solar, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Wow, Bruno.
Generators too. Generators
run on gas.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't one guy run out of gas and he couldn't even get out of his car? He couldn't do nothing. He was stuck in it.
Yep. And he had a Honda generator in the back in the trunk, running on gas to charge his Tesla.
All set with those cars. No,
you're not getting upset, are you? Just
no,
make it sure.
No,
make it sure. I'm not saying I don't believe in. I'm not saying I don't believe in clean energy, but like until we get like an infrastructure set up, like maybe I know nuclear can be a good way. Hydrogen or hydro. I know this is towards the end of the thing, so we can kind of talk about this. But there's a lot of other resources we can use, but we're just not there yet. We're not. If everybody in the country wanted to go on electric cars, it's just.
So I believe that this is a political football. And I believe that there are some that believe that the only way that we were going to shift Americans off of fossil fuels was to drive up the prices of oil to make it expensive, at the same time incent people to buy electric cars, even though, like you said, the grid isn't ready for it.
I know, like I've done tons of research on it, and they say like they want to project like 20, I think it's like 2040 or 2050 to even get something up to speed.
You've done tons of research. What's tons of research?
I've done tons of research on this.
What's tons of research?
Tons of research, like
a couple of paragraphs.
Fuels we got. Like you have to remember all these factories, oil are still tied into it no matter what. If you're using electricity, that's one thing, but these machines, everything runs on oil. Like
CNBC.
Dawn challenges your research. Heard that.
I'm just messing
up right now. 60% of our electricity comes from fossil fuels.
Yeah, we had a very mild summer here in California, and we still had some brownouts. But if we have a heat wave next year, you're going to hear about it because, I mean, you're already hearing about it a little bit. I sold my EV. I had fun with it. I had a Mach-E. But I sold it because I got tired of waiting for the charging stations.
Wait, you sold a Mustang?
I did.
Why?
Oh.
Because it's electric.
I got tired of it.
I'll be bragging to people, telling them,
oh my God.
I'd be like, I got a friend with
an electric
Mustang, everything.
I got tired. I'm waiting for the next generation.
Every time somebody brings up a Tesla, I'll be like, man.
My son has a Cybertruck reservation that he's giving me, so I might do that. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we want to
almost.
see pics when you get it.
The day that I know on a hot summer day when they're not sending out public service announcements saying, careful with using your ACs on full user eco mode and all this, and then you have power grids going down in the middle of summer because all the ACs are running. The day we don't have that is probably the day that we'll probably be in a better position. But there's just stuff going down now where we just lose power. Power will just go out.
Right, but I think that homes that are equipped with first of all solar, second of all a battery backup, will be in great shape.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm totally against it. I just don't think we're ready for it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the country's and then they're coming out politically, they're trying to do new, but yeah, you don't just cut it off and say we're done. You got to slowly bring
there needs to be a transition
point. You can't just cut it off and say we're done with this and we want to go green. It doesn't work.
But politicians know that you don't do that. There's no subtle way to do that. If you don't go all in, if you don't declare that big hairy goal, you never get there. So you have to say we're going to land a man on the moon by such and such, right?
The goal is fine, but I'm not saying we don't.
As long as you don't call it big and hairy.
Well,
yeah, big hairy audacious goals. That's.
What was the new Tesla? We'll shift gears here. What was the Tesla? The new battery the factory. What were they making the batteries out of?
Lithium.
Oh, I don't know, but I know that Toyota is supposed to be making some pretty long range batteries.
No, but what I'm saying is, didn't Musk open up a factory here in Texas, in Austin, or somewhere, where they're transitioning to a different type of battery or something?
Yeah, sodium. Yeah. So that'll be a lot less damaging to the environment.
Okay, and then where do they get those? I guess chemicals, minerals, whatever we want to call it. Salt flats.
I saw a guy on YouTube that makes it turn it into water. He uses water to run his vehicle.
Well, the reason I ask is because
the hydrogen.
When you dig up minerals and precious metals all over the country, all over the world, because these metals come from all over, at some point, what happens? Just like when
you're going to deplete the resource.
And then that's why I was wondering if they switched over to a new method where it doesn't require as much minerals.
I think the salt, that's the promise of the salt, right? Salt is abundant.
Okay. So that's why.
We'll see. We'll see.
I
think the other thing that is an innovation that people aren't talking about with Tesla, but it's a reason why you want to be long with Tesla, is they talked about this heat pump technology, right? In order for the Teslas to run, we remember that these batteries can explode, right, and go on fire, and that was a big issue. And so what was something that the engineers needed to work on for a long time was a way to make sure that those batteries don't overheat. So this heat pump technology keeps cool air going through the batteries, extending their life, but also making them much safer. And why that's important is that heat pump technology is now, he's suggesting that could make our homes much more efficient, because you wouldn't have to buy both a furnace and an air conditioner. You'd have this heat pump, this extremely efficient heat pump for your house. And so when people are making fun of Elon Musk, there's been this investigation into Elon Musk building a house, that somebody was building a house, the company was building a house for Elon Musk, and people were like, spending a lot of cycles talking about it. I feel like Elon Musk has been playing people for a long time on this, because Elon Musk is famously says that he doesn't own a house, right? And so the press talking about him building a special house for himself is missing the point that they're likely building this house as kind of a model house, complete with solar, complete with the heat pumps, complete with, obviously the Tesla parked in the garage, to demonstrate just how efficient a house can be with this technology all wrapped together.
Yeah, I don't mind going like energy efficient and developing a house that has those functions. I'm not against that at all. I just want to make sure that obviously if the house is secure, and then if you lose if you have the sun out and then at nighttime, can it last throughout the night until the sun comes up again? And if you want to run it solely off of solar and no other resources like gas or anything like that.
Would that house also be set up with a charging station?
Well, better than that, Bruno. It can contribute to the grid. You can sell back whatever you capture in your solar.
Yeah, they've been doing that. They've been doing that since.
So there is this point, especially in warmer areas, where you become much more distributed in your production of electricity.
Yeah, I remember it was a case of where they were. You weren't necessarily eliminating your electric bill. You were just having one very low bill, and then it was continuously the same. And then something about the kilowatts, and then you were able to. I don't want to just talk out of my, but there was something where you would get something from the electrical company or wherever you're supplying the power back to, and then I don't want to say it was bonds, but it was like they were giving you, I guess, credits or something like that. And because I don't have solar, I don't really know. I just heard bits and pieces of it, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But there would be a standalone system that would take the solar energy, and then in essence, your meter would run backwards. It wouldn't run. It wouldn't run in the direction of killing it or using up. It would just run in the opposite direction.
Well, and one thing that people don't realize about the grid is electricity. It's either used or it isn't used. So at 2:00 in the morning, electricity is available if anybody needs it. Obviously, we all sleep. So
at a cheaper rate.
That's a wasted opportunity for people to buy, like you said, buy that electricity at a cheaper rate and store it for later use.
Yeah, I'm just not crazy about the whole. I gotta spend. If they can manage to find a way to you plug your car in, and whatever time it takes you to fill up your car with gas, and they plug it in, it's like, and next thing you know, you're full tank. Just like you would do with gas. If they can find a way to do that, but me sitting, I don't know if they were going to introduce superchargers across the board. I know before it was superchargers.
Make a really good point.
Yeah. If they could put superchargers where the max I would sit there and wait is 15 minutes to get me a full charge, which sounds impossible, but I think it can be possibly done.
Dude, some of these new cars, these next gen cars, and that's one of the reasons why I sold my Mach-E. There's that first mover disadvantage, right? Sometimes when you're that first generation of car, you're the guinea pig for everybody else, and so that's the reason why I got out of the Mach-E was, I would go to a charging station. It would take me 40 minutes to charge, but these new cars were pulling up, like the Audi. They're charging in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Diesel Dan.
That's almost reasonable, right? 20 minutes is enough to go and get a burger.
Yeah, 20 minutes isn't too bad. But I just fear that, like, I need to get in my car and I need to go. There's an emergency.
Yeah, Hamilton just said they're called level 4 superchargers.
Cool. Okay. Hey guys, I want to thank Dan Terry. Dan, thanks Diesel Dan for the tip. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. That is in the description of the video. If you want to hook sister up before we leave tonight, if you think I did a good job on the stream, it is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thanks, Diesel Dan.
Actually, I appreciate it. TJ, I love it when we argue over chat. What's the opposite?
Well,
guys, we're gonna have to wrap this up too.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
gotta get out of here. No, Hamilton just said sun charges Powerwall during low peak, and during high peak it charges and goes back to the grid. That's cool.
Cool.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
that's right, Don. We gotta go do the 90 days.
We ain't ready yet, folks. We ain't ready. I'd love to be ready, but we ain't there yet.
Yeah, we're getting close though. We're getting close. Yeah. We're moving in the right direction.
It looks like Diesel Dan just gave you the namaste sign, which
namaste. Thank
normally
you,
I'd say namaste or shall I go, but I guess I'm not gonna stay. So.
Nah, you can't have my joke. Can't have my joke, Ted.
Oh, is that right? Is that your joke?
That's my joke. You gonna go? Namaste.
Namaste.
Guys,
I've been saying that to my kids all the time.
You're amazing. I know. I make that joke.
Namaste, or should I go? All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Don.
Yep. Thanks, Don.
Shut the fuck up.
You told me to shut the fuck up.
Hey, what's that?
I didn't say that. Ralph, seriously, you got to watch the language, bro.
I did not. That was not me this time.
You got to watch the language, Ralph, man.
Oh my God,
Ralph be taking shots in the chat. I'm like,
yeah, Ralph is no joke.
I'm gonna have to go. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back to the video. When does the video post?
I'm dodging bullets left and right.
We're gonna go to the table.
I
need a bulletproof vest.
In the Zoom chat, I say what people think.
That's true.
Now we're gonna start calling you Samuel L. Jackson.
One day somebody's gonna come for you, Ralph. Somebody's gonna come for you.
Hey, let them come on.
Direct message.
Come on.
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
They can show up in public with the right message, whatever they want to do.
All right, can we say goodbye to Bruno? Bye, Bruno.
Goodbye to Bruno.
All right, Bruno.
Goodbye to Bruno. I'm capable of saying it. Yeah.
Y'all keep messing with me. I'll shut down the funhouse again. What?
Oh, Bruno, I can't have you back on that one. I can't have you back on that one, friend. I can't fight the wolves. I can't fight the wolves.
Shout out to the funhouse. Delete. Whoops. Coach, I'm just kidding.
I can't fight the wolf pack. Sorry.
Oh man. So yeah, if you guys want to come hang out over on J&J Video Reacts, I'll be doing the 90-Day Fiance.
Another
yeah.
stream? Oh wait, it's Tuesday. I forgot.
It is Tuesday. Yep. It is time for the Tuesday takeover. We're gonna review some 90-Day Fiance stuff. So
golden
I gotta finish
Bachelor.
watching that stuff. Yeah. You know it.
Bruno's
guys, this was fun.
Bruno's got that phenomenal cosmic power in the itty bitty living space.
He does. He literally does. Bruno's magnetic. I can't wait to mess with this L2 tomorrow, dude. I am addicted. Anyway, I'm addicted to just watching it. It's pretty.
90 Day Fiance. That's what you're going into right now?
Yes. Yes.
I think that he should just shut up and propose already.
You think so?
No, what about the guy that lost his money with crypto?
I know.
Trying to be a sugar daddy.
I know, right? It looks like Lurch mixed with
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris.
Nah, he looks like, and that's the funny thing is that's his name. His name is Chris
on there too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So real
he looks
quick,
like Lurch mixed with
ADT.
Oh my God, what is that guy? Got George Clooney.
That was so funny today. You know, he's sharing the lessons learned, and then everybody would chime in, reminding him about the lessons learned. Oh, you really should not have done that.
Real quick in the chat, what are some topics for the next workshop class? What do you guys want to learn about, or what do we want to learn about together? So I got a couple different topics. If it's one, what's that? L2.
I think we should go in depth with it. I mean, you can't go but so deep with it, but just give some examples. Maybe we can get Nate in on it.
Especially if we can at least. Right now, I've just been getting the feeling like level 2 has been this new hammer, and everybody wants to bring the hammer out whenever we're talking. And what we need to realize is there's, I think, better times. It's not the be all and the end all, right? The be all and the end all is the the stuff that
it's a tool though. It's a tool.
The EWO that's timeless.
It is. Right. It definitely is.
What's on the list, Bruno?
What's that? Oh, on the list, there's trading styles, halts, IPO, penny stocks, channel trading, reverse signals, bear and bull flags, trend analysis, candle reading, supply and demand zones, bear and bull flags, consolidation, and options trading and shares trading.
Okay, let me go back to it. Let me go back to that though, because we got to have our discussion. Why are we breezing over that? Because that is something that Coach has brought up. There is a couple of videos on it. Yeah.
I'm not breezing over. This is just
No,
a list.
I'm
No,
not.
not you. Not you.
Oh yeah, this was a list that was just compiled. That's all.
Yeah. No.
I'm not breezing over it either. I'm just saying let's delineate, right, and talk about where it's more optimal.
But it is optimal. Like right now, it's not that it's the new hammer. It's a tool that's being used extremely successfully in conjunction with the other tools. So people are wanting to know about it. Why not go into it if it's going to help them be more successful?
I think you're missing. I'm not. I'm just saying. I think it's much more useful. Anyway, it's much more useful in the Nate trading. In the, I still am a little bit suspicious that it can pull you away if you spend too much time on the L2 in a highly volatile stock that's got a lot of volume associated with it. By the time you processed all that information, it might overwhelm you. At least that's the way I feel about it. So I'd love to delineate, and I'm not necessarily saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just love to delineate that. One of the things that came up today I think would be a good.
Yeah, he's got a point, because it is hard to if you're not used to it, it's hard to follow and it can confuse you.
And
it helped me today.
Candles and the volume are right there, right in front of your face, and the EWO is right in front of your face. So I just want to, it's kind of like it's an advanced topic, and I love the advanced topic, but we have to be mindful that probably the full-on 20% of the people that are on this channel are less than a month old. And so I think Coach is much more mindful of that, right? When he's talking, he's trying to make sure that he's reaching the audience,
the broader audience.
But I do think that there's one that was brought up today that Chris alludes to, Bruno, and I think it's just because I love Coach's mentality and his mindset and his sheer on bravery. If we could have a session on the psychology of trading.
I have one.
I'm always talking about that.
Yeah.
I brought that up to Coach as well.
To the list.
We did a session just on that, getting right, and conversations to have with yourself so that you're being totally honest with yourself on who you are and what your style is and what that's all about. That could be a really interesting topic.
I would like to start talking about that in the aftermarket as well. And
maybe that's where you start to build the curriculum, Don.
Yeah.
Now, is this for the workshop class you guys are discussing?
Yeah, it should definitely be a workshop class, but we're going to discuss.
Well, how about like in the next, maybe the next one, not this one, but the next one, do what you're saying, Dawn, because everybody wants to do the hot stock picks too. Maybe the next one.
One of the things that Bruno read, didn't you read penny stocks, Bruno, on the list?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to do it right now, but
Bruno read penny stocks, and that's something that we're using to trade penny stocks. So maybe it can be incorporated as just a conversation within that workshop.
Yeah, shares trading, candle reading, penny stocks, those kind of tie in.
The one that I wanted to add, VSA, volume spread analysis. That's what we need to get, and order flow. Very important.
Okay.
All right. So
shout out to TJ.
Hey, you guys
shout out to TJ. Love you, TJ. Love you, Chris. Love everybody. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
All right, Don, we're gonna head over to your show. What is it again?
It is. You said you keep getting blocked out, though. It is.
I am blocked, but I do show up. I'm blocked. Yes, I don't know what's up with that. Yes,
Tuesday takeover. Yes. I don't know. It's another TJ situation.
I don't know.
How do we get on that?
When is our next workshop?
Do we know the date for the workshop, Bruno? Or are you just getting ideas right now?
No, there's no date yet.
Okay.
I'm getting ideas because I gotta type up that PowerPoint presentation.
Okie dokie. Cool beans,
We're gonna do a poll, but
cool beans.
That's a good idea.
Linda has a good one about dissecting trades in a replay mode. That's kind of interesting.
Oh wow!
I almost ran out of gas on the way here.
To replay and maybe cover up the dates so that nobody knows what's going on,
Yeah,
you can have maybe people vote on directionality or
good idea.
That is a
where it
really
might
good
be
idea.
headed. That might be interesting. Good
All
one,
right,
Linda.
Linda L.
The only thing is the replay only allows you to buy shares on TradingView.
Oh.
Unless you buy 100 shares, but that's still not the same thing.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's not the same thing because it's based off of your premium and your option share for that. Your option share price for that contract. So you can't really replicate it. You could just buy 100 shares, but that's not gonna be the same.
I love how Christine will like put us down
And lay us on the counter or something.
Lay us
We
on
can
her
hear
counter,
stealing.
like if she's talking to somebody, she tries not to look like she's recording them.
We can see her
TJ
ceiling
also
fan.
said supply and demand, Bruno.
I just try not to be rude. That's all.
Aw.
I don't want to shut you guys down, but I try not to be rude to them or to you. And, you know, I'm just stuck in the middle.
I love how we're saying stuff and she just chimes right in and answers it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm listening. Oh, I'm listening.
I'm listening. I hear it all. I hear
You better
everything.
find a Wi-Fi connection before you lose signal.
Yeah.
I have one. No, I don't know. I'm at the store.
You were just
I had to
home.
get gas. I almost ran out on the way here. I thought I was running out. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, what's the
don't
store?
run out
What
again.
store are you at?
I'm at just down the street, little gas station. There's a little post office in here.
They have nice ceiling tiles.
Little drop ceiling. Yeah.
And then the smile. That is great. They have nice ceiling tiles.
Ceiling tile.
I'm just trying to figure out how I got stuck between these two.
Monkey in the middle.
Maybe on this side.
Oh my God.
Just lucky, I guess.
Guys, I gotta go.
All right.
I'm addicted
Go.
to you people. I
Go.
say goodbye 10 times. And
Seven-
I just
7
can't
o'clock.
quit you.
7
I
o'clock.
Well, we're going to come find you. We're going to come find you on your
Christina's
next show.
Christina's at the post office.
Oh
I
my
am.
goodness. All right,
Can I get-
theme song
can I
coming
get-
in.
Oh,
That's
that says
Bruno.
luck, Bruno. I thought it said something else.
Says what?
It says
Luck.
luck, Bruno. I thought it
Luck.
said something else.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm a good girl.
Linda's,
My mind's
Linda's
not
old
in the
enough to
gutter.
be my mother.
Huh?
Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, can we have
said that?
Masha Lou say goodbye? Don, can you say goodbye in your best Masha Lou voice?
Right back in the back. Right?
Bye now, Ted. I'm not going to keep entertaining this.
Yeah.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're joking.
What you think about Tesla?
Coach, what do you think about NVIDIA right now?
Coach.
I
I'm
think
not
it's time for us to leave now, bigly.
You guys can kiss my ass. I will cut you out of Marshall's voice, okay?
Yeah, I'm
Well, the
telling you
great
right now.
thing is, Don, you've got such a good voice. You can do both Masha Lou and Nana having a discussion.
Going back and forth. Oh my
She's gonna
goodness.
cut you. She's gonna cut you one of these days.
I'm not going to run into her in a dark alley, that's for sure.
For
show
real.
show up in Florida,
Please
South
Remember
Florida.
me, bitch? Okay. Anyway.
Hey, before you go, right quick before you go,
Man.
did y'all read Linda's comment? She said
20 and pump
maybe
one.
we
What
could
did
do,
she
like,
say? What did Linda say?
a bar replay of what's going on in the trade, like, you know, how you put the screen up. You know how you did a bar replay and trading? I believe that's what she was suggesting. Like that way we can replay and talk about our trades during the time.
Deja vu?
No, like the bar replay in trading.
Bar
View?
replay on TradingView.
Yes.
Bruno said that 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Well,
He
I
read it
just
out.
read it. I read it through Ms. Linda's.
Through
I'm
the
reading the
chat,
comments.
yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I got it.
I'm just making sure y'all said it. I wasn't,
Thank
I
you,
gotta run
Rob.
it by coach. I gotta run it by coach. See what he wants to do. If that looks good, then maybe we'll do that. I don't know.
Okay. Didn't know Bruno
be
said
fun.
it. Just making sure everybody's ideas got across. That's all.
I
see
got
it.
you. I got you.
All screenshots are
Making
being
sure
taken
we-
of all the comments, and as far as what to go over, and I already have them compiled already. So
Thank you for all the help, Ralph. We love you.
I try, friend. I try.
Stop
Everybody have a fantastic night.
Stop jabbing people, Ralph. Stop
30
jabbing
cents
people in the
fuel
comments.
Stop. I'm gonna just direct message you then, Bruno. You're the only one I talk to. Get on your nerves all day.
Yeah, and I'm the only guy that's responding.
I know, right?
Everybody else, they scared.
He will bombard you. It's
They
like I
scared to
jump over
respond.
there. No,
Hey, but my it be informational though. I don't
it's
never
good
see the
information.
board.
It's
I'm
good.
telling
You inundate though. You inundate. I
so-
can't keep
yes.
up with you, Ralph.
Where's
For
this
real.
information? Oh, on our stream, our text thread.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lot there. I know.
Hey,
I gotta go
Christina,
back.
get away from it. Get in the other box.
You will learn a lot.
Christina, did you not look at the screen?
It's like sneaking into the boxes. Come
The
on,
box?
Christina.
I'm in my own
Look at Ted.
I'm right here. Oh, you think I'm having take me a minute. Sorry. I'm slow.
What? Ted, I just saw that. Oh my
I'll
God.
go back to my own box. Hold on.
Ted,
Let me go back to my own box. Sorry.
That is
when
so
do you
cool.
do it? Like that's the hash she
You're
had on
so
today.
creative, dude. No wonder.
And he quick with it.
Yeah.
Quick
I
with
love
it.
that. I love that. I love that. That was
What did you
great.
do? Put a picture up? Yeah, I can't see, so I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. Yeah. Watch the playback. You're in his box.
Oh, okay.
My
You're
God.
you're like his background.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh my goodness. Oh, see,
Oh,
it's
boy.
stuff like that that makes me think you are Coach's brother, because that seems like something Coach would have done big time. And
For real,
then
they can.
especially the whole, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Remember the whole Twitter night? Oh my God. Anyway.
So Don, are you gonna go do 90
Oh,
Day Fair
Jay, when you
sale?
got
I'm going to go do it right now. I still have to create
She
it.
don't want to
She
leave.
didn't
She
put
don't want to
this in.
leave. Look.
And he was blaming
I know I'm
Bruno.
addicted. I still have to create it for Restream, so I'm really behind. So I got
Christina,
I don't want to
Stupid
leave
thing.
hit
either.
the
I
mute
gotta go
button.
take my dad somewhere. I don't want to leave either.
I know.
Christina,
I
All
gotta
right.
go though. What
hit
time
the
is it?
mute button.
Oh yeah, we
It
got
is.
plenty
Hit
of
the
time.
mute
We got
button.
plenty of time.
I'm so much more productive
Oh my
now
God.
that I
Little,
have this
little
thing,
higher, Ted. Little higher,
cooking
Ted.
Bruno.
Little higher. Hey, keep going. There you go. There
And
you
closer to the camera.
Wait, how
Me?
did you get the screen on?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Wait,
go.
yeah.
It just changes the
What the heck?
background.
Oh my
How
God.
did you-
He's
how did you get
Bruno's
Bruno?
background.
That's funny.
Yes.
What the hell?
Oh, I know what he's doing. He's changing his virtual background. That's pretty cool. He's using it as a virtual background.
I
I've
can
played
get
with
Dawn
them.
and Ted together and put a company together.
I'm gonna start wearing a green shirt just so that I can
telling
fit
you.
into my background.
Oh my God, yes, a chroma shirt.
There you go.
Yep. I'll let you borrow my green screen. I'll send it to you. You probably already got one though.
I've got
Who
it.
needs them anymore?
You know, it's funny. I have this chair that has this headrest behind it, which is great and it's comfortable. But whenever you do the zooms, it kind of fades in and out, and it's a little bit of a pain.
Yeah.
And once I put a green shirt on it, it doesn't show up at all anymore. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep.
Christina, did you
What?
forget to pay?
No. I'm looking for the library over here.
You were at the gas station. We didn't see you pay, so
I
She
did.
used the Apple
When I
Pay.
went inside, I said I just gave him some cash. Said 20. I only put 20.
you know, in Portugal, they have a hand signal for that.
This. That.
Love it.
Is that it? Is that right? Did I get it?
You got it.
That's
Bruno,
that's the universal hand signal for anything. I think.
She's
Look,
like,
I
is
can't
it
Did
find
anybody
the
get
library.
that screenshot?
That was awesome.
What was it,
That
Christina?
was quick. I'm gonna play that back.
Christina just get. Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
was it?
I'm
What
gonna
was
get
I'm
it?
that
gonna have
on
to
the
play that
record.
back a
missed it.
couple times. Is it this? Bam.
What was the hand gesture? I missed it.
You know what it was.
No, I missed
You
it.
know
I
the
was doing
library
something
should have
in
a
the background.
sign. There should be a sign that says library. Hold on, buddy. I'm not
She
stopping.
flipped him the bird. She flipped him the bird.
I'm waiting for her to get pulled over one day. I'm just gonna die.
I get pulled over all the time, but I'm gonna pull that whole.
We know.
I do not answer questions. I do not answer questions. I'm not gonna roll my window down. Am I being detained?
Oh my God, she's that person.
Oh,
I'm afraid to try it, but it's all true.
What are you? You're not a citizen. What are you called?
Everybody.
A naturalized citizen
is with my court.
A maritime something.
Telling you what, my.
Oh my God. Are you making that happen?
The judge and she sealed it because of what I said in court. Just saying. She did.
Did Bruno just take a screenshot of Ted?
They don't just drop 40 pound weed charges.
Look at that smile. That smile just says, "I love Tesla."
It is a good smile, though.
Elon Musk is God, baby.
You did catch him right, though.
Ted, turn that frown upside down, Ted.
Oh, wait a minute, I got one.
With this, sorry. So cuss words on.
What are we all making them now?
I'm waiting in anticipation just to see what it's gonna be.
Ralph's like, I better get off this thing before I get
for real. You know what I mean? I do be getting on people's nerves in the chat.
I think there's a limit on how many.
Good. I don't think
I'm
getting targeted though. Not by Ted anyway. I ain't never,
I'm gonna have to put the show on at 8:30 now. Damn
you saw how fast Christina ran up out of here? She's like, I'm out.
Y'all ain't getting no snap-outs of me.
Little did she know we already have a collage.
So Christina, how long before we get there?
Ted's in the car.
Everybody should do a Christina background.
But holla, I'll be there yet. Slow down.
Oh, she left.
She's probably running from the cops.
She hit something.
She probably didn't pay for fuel. She just probably drove up out of the gas station like.
Come on, they're crazy.
Chilling here.
I paid them.
All right, Don, we'll let you get to your real show, the one that you care about much more.
Because I gotta go somewhere. What the hell is that?
Future Trader's in a spaceship right now.
That's my ladder truck controls to the water pump.
Right,
oh, look at that! Yeah.
How many gallons per minute?
Well, it depends. If you're pumping through the deck gun, you're about 1,300 gallons a minute.
Jeez, we just got a new truck. I forget how much it was. I just know it was expensive. But that suckers.
Yes, Miranda, I'm a backseat driver.
I have to get the picture of
our ladder truck for Tesla. We're all going to be backseat drivers, but on Dutch.
Oh man, yeah, it's not showing up.
Ralph is setting up his sleep apnea machine. Where's the mask, Ralph? Where's the mask, Ralph? Let me see, Ralph. Where's the mask at? Where's the mask at?
Hold up. No, I thought I had to go somewhere. I don't.
Hold on a second. If I nail this, I'm done for the night. That machine that you just had, is that one of those sleep apnea machines?
No, this is a smoke alarm. Look, that's what I was about to show you guys. Look at the smoke alarm.
Okay. I thought it was older than me. I thought you were holding it.
Yeah, that's old.
Yes, look. I was trying to take the battery out because my dad in there. Look, my dad in there building a fire. Why are we building a fire? I was just about to cut the air conditioner on. What the hell?
From 2 firefighters to you, I think that smoke alarm needs to be replaced.
It really does.
You only got a shelf life.
Hey,
you only got a shelf life of a year.
Listen,
Bruno, no, it doesn't. It stopped beating. So that's
no, I took the battery out.
That's a good sign, right?
I'm trying to remember what movie it was where there was something where smoke alarms weren't even installed. There was no batteries in them. The sprinkler systems weren't installed. What is going on?
Holy cow!
What did you do? Your cell phone?
Yeah.
What is this?
Don just built an entire Inception.
I don't want to lose anything. I don't know what this is for.
I got Ted and Bruno back there.
Yeah.
But no, I got to sleep after the machine.
Say that
but it
loud
looks like crap.
please.
I can't say
I have one of those machines. I can't sleep with it though. I got it. I tried. That thing just dried my mouth out. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It's over there collecting dust.
One of these things you're gonna need. You're gonna need
Oh,
everything.
Ralph wants you to. Ralph, you just said Don let me in. You're already in.
No, I wasn't saying let me
Who's
in.
dog?
Who said that?
In the private chat.
Oh,
Ralph said Don let me in.
no, I
old
didn't.
message?
Oh, that
Maybe it's
must
an
be.
old
That has to
message.
be old. Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
yeah, that has to be old.
Hey, Christina, you like my new car?
Yo, wait, did you get good? Just like I like her, muted. Ralph, you sure you didn't get hacked? There's 2 of you up here.
It's 2 of me up here.
Yeah,
What the hell?
TJ
How did I
playing
get
with
in
your
here twice?
computer?
Here I am. You let me in finally.
No, that's
I didn't
Don
see
ass.
that was
Okay.
weird.
Can I get the
I
mute
get it now. I'm
control?
like, what the hell?
That was weird. I was yelling, "Let me in," and then you said Ralph typed, "Let me in." I don't know. That was weird.
Oh, that was you.
I was saying, "Let me in, let me
I was
in."
about to say that.
Christina.
And then Ralph typed it.
That's
Christina,
weird. How did you? What?
Christina,
What?
you're not going fast enough. That guy's catching up to you. The guy behind you's catching up to you.
Don't look out your window. It's closer
she's
than you
frozen.
appear.
Somebody get a screenshot. Get a screenshot. Get a screenshot. Quick.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's frozen?
She's frozen again.
Get it. Put it in the membership now because I gotta go.
Hold on.
I got a disabled camera.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That'll be too funny. All right, guys, I'm out.
You said that like 30 minutes ago.
I know.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit the button in 5, 4. Somebody get the dog. 3.
All right, got.
There's a dog chasing you, Christina.
2.
Yeah, the dog just by the window. I guess he hear us talking.
2
That
and a
dog's
half.
running fast.
And she's
2
back.
3/4. I love you guys. 1.
What you eating?
It's all breaking up. And that's all I hear.
I'm kidding.
And now we're done.
No, we gotta go.
What you eating?
Potato chip.
Is that vegan?
Barbecue. Yes, it is.
Is it vegan?
It is. Barbecue chip. I can't eat sour cream and onion or cheese or anything like that.
Oh.
So I can't eat Doritos. I can eat the chili.
All right. I got to get to the bank.
Okay, get to the bank, Ted.
See you guys.
Hey, make sure you get that
Thanks,
for me.
everybody, for coming.
What we talked about earlier when you get to the bank. Make sure you get that for me, man. I need it.
My
Like,
bank's
what you
like,
talking about?
You're depositing again?
Yeah.
See you guys.
Everybody down in the chat, thank you guys for coming and supporting. We appreciate you so much. Everybody that was on here on the panel, you guys are amazing. You guys make the show what it is, make it so fun to be up here. So thank you. I love you guys. And yeah, we're gonna continue to learn tomorrow, continue to grow, continue to follow Coach's strategy. Shout out to you, Coach. Hopefully nothing was said in here that's gonna piss you off tomorrow. I'm kidding, but anyway, because we said a lot.
Hopefully, it doesn't make it to the end.
Right, because we said a lot, but it was all good, and it's all based on your strategy. So everybody have a wonderful night. Good trading. Don't forget to use your stops, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, don't go rogue.
All right,
L2 out, baby.
L2 out.